Sometimes I get them in, sometimes I don't.
Shit, needs to be known, goddamn, but shit, hey. The whole beauty of it is that shit be authentic as fuck, so it'd be like whatever it is, however a nigga feel, how a nigga
I just be
feel.
trolling like a motherfucker. Yeah, you call that shit out, man. I be trolling like a motherfucker.
Nigga definitely be trolling. I know you be trolling. That shit be funny as hell to me. I'm like, be watching it, I'm like, this nigga here, goddamn, fool with this shit. We can walk. He finally hit on.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. Like, we
Yeah.
We walk this bitch down. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of me for even, you know what I'm saying, staying down enough to get you in this bitch. I know you wouldn't even be fucking with me if this shit was some bullshit.
Shit, I'm fucking with you
when it was some. But I'm saying you knew.
Architecting the blueprints.
Yeah.
You were goddamn leveling the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
Tight, like how do y'all niggas say tight shit?
Tight shit. We rolling?
Yeah. We rolling now. The shit show.
Let go.
Shit. So yeah, let's. We ain't gotta do all the formalities, man. We gonna go on, get right to it, man. Let the people know who we got in the building. For those who don't know, you put the mic a little bit closer too.
God damn. Do I need to just? I feel safer saying Clifford Jones.
Clifford Jones.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like and then
pull it down just a little bit. Pull it down.
Yeah.
And a little closer.
I feel safer saying Clifford Jones, right?
Yeah.
But then again, I have the first chapter start like with Big Man. You get me? Like so if a person so if I'm out somewhere and if somebody ever say Big Man, they know me.
They know you know.
They know me from flipping out the fucking diving board at Houston Hill or eating sack lunches at a, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At a community center or some shit. Or, you know, like the junior high day playing football or just, you know, starting to learn how to date. You know what I mean? So, but then again, if they call me Big Huck, that's a chapter too.
Yeah.
You feel me? But think about it. Most of the females most of the females I meet nowadays, if they really into me, they ain't gonna call me Big Man and they ain't gonna call me Huck.
I'm glad you fixed that though, because most of the females I'm with, like currently.
But you feel what I'm saying? But they gonna call me Clifford Jones.
Shit show.
They gonna call me Clifford Jones. So shit, but I'm Big Huck, nigga. Hey, Big Huck, what got me that single deal with Universal though?
Facts.
I had a nice size fan base, certain region. We go to rock that shit. And you had a whole club saying I'm Big Huck.
I think, you know, every song got a catch from that song. That was the catchphrase. That was the hook.
Yeah.
That was the if the internet was going on then.
Yeah.
I'm Big Huck.
What?
I'm certified.
Hey.
If you don't know nothing else,
Yeah.
you knew that first, and then you know
Yeah.
who we is.
Yeah.
We small
Yeah.
time. Like,
But
like I'm Big Huck. That
Yeah.
set that bitch off.
Yeah. And that just how it is.
But-
like stamping. I stamped that.
Let me ask you this. Were you a rapper at that time though? Because I honestly, you know, we was doing our thing back then. I thought you was like CEO. I didn't know you was like a rapper at that time.
You know what? I only rap because I knew it could help the brand. You feel me? Because at the time, shit. Man, I think my name when it was called Big Man, I think that was just as big as Huck. So like imagine if you stepping out of the streets, you 22, 21, 22 years old, and you already got like you establishing a name, Big Man. So I think I had more clout than my group members. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? From a street perspective.
Yeah.
I was out there before they were. Like, yeah, I think about Jungle Baby, fresh out of high school. Lil Dirty, fresh out of high school and whatever. I think Dirty had just got out of prison.
Yeah.
But he was young, like 17, 16, 17. Killer Cat, he was probably like 18 or 19. But I had already established my name in the street as a young hustler.
Like early on.
Cause we used to, it's so crazy, before we even started rapping, we used to like, it'll be like 20 of us from the hill, Big Dre, Smelly, Mark, Cat, Daryl, Lil Mane, bro, we'll put $100 together. We'll go buy about 3 kegs. Buy 3 kegs. Buy Brad Monkey. Buy 15 bottles of Brad Monkey. 3 kegs. We'll go buy about 2 cases of chicken wings. And shit, we'll just throw block parties.
Yeah.
So we was already like pulling crowd way before we started rapping. By just having little getaways, motherfuckers just come get fucked up. But they used to come from all across the city just to attend it. Like the people in our age, actually in our age bracket. Yeah, bro, we were pulling them in.
So did you start SmallTyme? Like I know you was like the CEO. Like were you the CEO or am I right about that or wrong? Like how was it? Like who was it? Because y'all was signed to.
Yeah, you can say I was CEO.
Yeah, you was the.
But see, that's what you don't know. Actually, me and Blue started that shit.
Shout out Blue.
Blue Collar.
Yeah.
You feel me? But the thing is, like, we was never at full force. Because somebody always was going to prison.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So imagine if, just imagine if I'm 20 band and Blue 50,000. Yeah. As far as worth.
Okay.
You feel me? So if Blue go to prison, them $50,000 gone. You know what I mean? So if you got a little dub, shit, everybody else around, you might have a band or 2. We could put some shit together. So I really never wanted just to consider myself a CEO because I ain't want to separate myself from like the niggas I was fucking with.
That's hard because honestly, if I think from unless you just knew, I think the perception to a lot of people was Hulk was like
I was
the leader, though, like the
I was
you know what I'm saying? Like,
so how would you feel? How would you feel if you in a group of 4 and you really handling everything?
Yeah.
Would you feel? So would you feel like? Would it feel better for you to feel equal?
I would want them to feel like we're equals, but I would know.
But right now, even if you had a staff, if you got a staff, you got this barbershop. You and I couldn't have with all the rest of your barbers, right?
Yeah.
You ain't sitting behind no cash register.
No.
Is it because you want them to feel equal?
No, it's because I want that bag too.
Fact.
Like I want to rap. I want to collect booth rent. I want the vending machine. I want whatever the fuck. But I will say I would want y'all to feel comfortable. I want y'all to feel equals. I want y'all to feel equal. I want y'all to feel respected. But I
see that way it fucked up at. I'm glad you said it like that because you're thinking in mind of a boss or entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking in mind of a boss or entrepreneur because you know what? That kind of turned around and burnt my ass too though. Because
my thing is I want y'all to feel respected. Like I do respect y'all, but I want y'all I want y'all going to respect the hierarchy of what it is. Like we're equal when it comes to like being men or adults. But no, this is my shit, and this is how this shit gonna rock.
That's fucked up shit about it because I ain't make a hierarchy. You get me?
Yeah.
That, bruh, I never considered it to be business. You get what I'm saying? It was more. It wasn't even friendship. That shit was like some big brother shit. But at the same time, it was like you looking over motherfuckers as far as you damn near adopting these folks.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because
you were the oldest one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So if they mama turning them over to me, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that shit like a big brother, but it's still like a guardian too.
Guardianship, yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I used to look at that shit like on some like Hulk was like the baby and everybody like the hot boys type shit.
I should have played the baby.
Like I thought
I should have been a P.
You the baby, them the hot boys.
I should have been.
But not no disrespect, like it's just like, even when you can't pop down and rap, I just felt like you did that just to be on some Birdman shit.
It was more like Juvenile.
Okay.
You know, Juve was the oldest of the hot boys, right? Juve had already been in the music game years before. You feel me? That's why I kind of hate when Blue had to go and do a bid. Cause when Blue went and did that bid, I would have put all the business on Blue.
Yeah.
And Blue would have handled that shit with like an iron fist. See, you got, in order to be a CEO, man, you gotta be a cold-blooded motherfucker.
Oh yeah, you gotta be.
You gotta be heartless, bro. Yeah. You gotta know that you selling niggas. You get me? To the high fucking bidder. I ain't look at what I was doing
but
like that.
Okay, in hindsight, is that an issue though?
Hell no, that's business.
That's bad because niggas ultimately as an artist, if I say, hey, I'm fucking with you, I want to be up under you, like your imprint, so forth and so on. If that's what I'm doing, and to a certain degree, I'm damn near saying I want you to sell me as a product. Like I'm coming to your soul. Yeah. We go to the studio, work on an album for a year. We do an album. Them buying the album. That's me selling myself as a product.
Nigga, I ain't gonna even lie. I was spending money from the point of studio, beats, any type of production. If niggas need some clothes on their back, if niggas need weed to smoke, if niggas need to do something for the kids, you feel me?
Doing that.
I was spending that kind of money, right? If a nigga need a bill to pay at the house, I was spending that kind of bread. But I still made them niggas equal when it was time to get paid. Mm-hmm. We got paid accordingly. You get me? So, yeah, that shit real. I never considered myself a CEO, even though I was.
What do you feel like the, Wait, before you even get into that, walk us through how SmallTyme got the deal, the single deal. Cause I thought, well, even back then, I thought that was a record deal. I thought y'all was signed to Universal. Like, so what's the difference between a single deal and them just saying we signed to y'all? Period.
So I'm gonna tell you what it is, right? And it might be like a 5-minute ounce, 3-minute ounce. I'm gonna say cool. 3, 4, 5-minute ounce.
That ain't nothing but a clip for us.
All right. Me, Cat, and Coco. Rest in peace, Coco. Rest in peace to Lil Coke. So me, Cat, and Lil Coke did a song where we used 2 radios. We used 2 radios. We recorded a song playing a P. Diddy. I think it was Can't Nobody Hold Me Down. Oh no, I got to keep on. So we used 2 radios, recorded a song with a blank tape on the other radio, and we just rapped straight through the instrumental.
Facts. Jacking for beat type shit.
Listen,
before
nigga,
niggas was jacking for beats.
Listen, nigga, we used to have our own shot house. So after we recorded the song, we took that shit to the shot house, and if people see this interview, and if they was at that shot house that night, bruh, man, the people, we made a song to our brother JT. He got killed. He was the music genius.
Yeah. You
feel me? So he get killed. We make this song using 2 fucking radios. Bro, we played in the shot house, man. They played the song by 8 times. Back to 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 back. Right then, we knew we had some. All right, here come Blue. Me and Blue had the money to go buy however many beats we wanted to buy. We buy Love Them Girls. I come up with the concept. We all came together and did the shit, right? All right. So now, guess what? We go buy a CD maker. We selling CDs. This shit all in a 3-4 year span. So we make Love Them Girls and a few more songs, but Love the Girl was the hottest. We fucked around, made 20 Degrees. We sold more CDs. Okay, by now, let's fast forward to dropping Certified. But don't you know, in this reason, the only people we had to compete with was DUECE. We also Pastor Troy. We also Nelly. We also all Cash Money, all No Limit. So
what song? Certified? The single album?
With that album.
Certified album? Okay, so
when we finally dropped the CD that was getting sound scanned.
Yeah.
It was like probably my third CD that I had a barcode on. Okay. So it was getting sound scanned. So you know when you getting them sound scans at that time, That's how the label used to keep up with the sales or whatnot. What's hot, what's not type shit.
Fact.
Bro, we outsold all the majors in like an Alabama region. They called us. They called us through Mike alone. And I got to shout out Mike alone.
Shout out Mike, man.
They called us through Mike alone because we used to just go through the proper protocols of getting our music played on the radio. But shit, bro, we sold a lot of CDs. They called Mike alone. Mike alone saying Universal want to talk to y'all. Shit, man, don't you know, boy, I ain't had no baby dollar. I had them for a fucking $1 million. I asked them for $1 million all back. After I got the lawyer, I asked them for $1 million.
I mean, but you know, in hindsight, now looking at the game and what we know about it, and we know how niggas was getting fucked back then. Shit, was you out of pocket? Cause
I ain't know what the fuck I was doing, bro.
But you knew that. But you knew what you had, and you knew that shit was worth.
I ain't know what the fuck I had, nigga.
So what made you ask for $1 million?
Shit, Cash Money got 30. You feel me? You feel me? Yeah. But see, I asked for the $1 million. I'm gonna show you how they played that shit. They came with a count off.
Okay.
They said, they told me $100,000 up front, $250,000 up front, but that was for the whole certified album. You get me? So if I'm gonna get $100,000 up front, $250,000, but chances are that $250,000 would have went to some A&R or some motherfucker they would have assigned us to, right? Within the company on how to work the $250.
Facts.
Okay, so let's look at it. Let's do the math. If I could sell you one song for about $30,000, would you rather take that $30,000 advance for the song certified, or would you rather take that $100,000 for an album?
True.
You get me? So I opt out on the single deal. That's why I opt out on the single deal.
Let me before I move. Let me go back to, because this was a thing I know. Because like I said, I was in. I think I was going a good one when We Love Them Good.
Okay.
Played on. I think it was Homegrown when I first heard it.
Yeah.
Having the Fire Homegrown.
Okay.
And I, shout out to my group KALASO and shit, because we didn't even look at small as we was just getting started. So we didn't even look at small as competition. We looked at small as like we trying to do that.
Yeah.
And the thing so crazy was, like you said, when y'all dropped We Love Them Good, that shit just went. Yeah. That shit started out like first time I heard it was on Homegrown. We used to listen to Homegrown every week. You know what I'm saying? Every Sunday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When that shit premiered on Homegrown, it was damn near like the next week or two. That shit was like on the radio.
Yeah.
Everybody like that shit was like a single.
You want to know why? You want to know why, bro?
Why? You dropped the bag.
No. I ain't never played for a song to get played on the radio. I ain't never paid. Never paid no money.
You ain't never paid Michael Long. Who was back?
I may have paid him in a show or two, did a few promotional shows.
Like promo, but that ain't really. I'm saying, what they call it, payola. You ain't never been like, hey, here go $5,000, I need this song played.
Back then, our music had to have content. Mm-hmm. It had to be creative. And when I say that, it had to be strategically created. So if I call out every neighborhood in the goddamn city, if I call out every neighborhood in the city and tell them, girl, we love them, on a remix of Get Retarded, how could you not go? You'll have to be whack as hell for that shit not to fly, right?
True.
But it's strategically thinking. Shit, if we call out Trinicoat to Gill Village to West Side to South Side to North Side, you call all these neighborhoods out, East Side, if you call all these neighborhoods out, bro, guess what you got? You done created your fan base.
Facts.
You feel me? So it was more of a strategic way of thinking, bro, opposed to like the song itself. It was a strategic way of thinking. But most artists today don't even look like to cater to a mass group of people. Niggas just rapping.
Facts. Niggas are definitely just rapping their ass off or what they consider rapping their ass off. I say that because I want to know what you thought about or how you felt about the whole, that was the thing. Y'all had We Love Them Goods. About a year or two later, Lil Jon, the East Side Boys dropped We Like Them Girls. And it damn near was the same song. And people, niggas notorious.
Yeah.
Shout out to Boswell with the Dougie song first. And then them niggas in Texas came to teach me how to.
Yeah.
The Dougie shit was done here. It's a lot of shit. Niggas tricked that. Shout out to Trick that because he did the right way. He actually bought the song or whatever. How did you feel when Lil Jon them like pretty much stole y'all fucking concept and song and just changed the word like, love them good to like? Cause there is no way a nigga can say, oh no.
And he did it on the throwback beat. Cause he remixed Set It Out beat, but you gotta understand, Lil Jon was a DJ. And right now he's still a DJ.
Yeah.
So let's think about this. We used to go to these record pool meetings.
Shout out to the record pools because they don't even do them.
They don't even do that shit for no motherfucker no more. Now we used to pay record pools, you feel me? But we go to the record pool meeting, right? And shout out to Michael London.
Shout out DJ Shadow, man.
Yeah.
My nigga there, man.
See, it was niggas in position.
Yeah, man.
It was niggas in position.
Man, shout out DJ fucking Shadow, bro. A lot of you, look, the sad part is a lot of these young niggas will never even know.
They'll never even know. They would never even know, bro.
Of record pools, of they didn't even call it open mic nights. What they used to call them back then? It was like it was open mic.
It was record pools.
Yeah, record pools.
It was record pools. Y'all performed at a few record pools.
A lot of them bitches.
You
We went on a record pool tour.
And then you know something else. Let me show you how gangster this shit is. Like, let's say Michael London. People wouldn't even understand to reach out to him. Mike Alone, Costa J, Derry E.
Shout out Derry E too.
And Roscoe Miller.
Damn.
You feel me? Roscoe played a big part too.
Yeah. And like Roscoe and Derry E, I think, to me, if you could combine those two, like, you was good.
But you gotta give Maxima her credit too.
For sure.
You feel me?
Sure.
So we at the record pool meeting one night. All them motherfuckers was in the house. Even Lil Jon, right? Bro, love them good. Rock that bitch. We ain't even get that shit mastered, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, straight from the studio into the speakers. So we ain't even get that shit mastered. Yeah, Lil Jon stole the shit. Man, my homeboy, so we at this next record pool meeting. When we had liked them girls, you feel me? We know John stole the whole concept. Shit, my homeboy Lil Coke, he dead today. Lil Coke stepped to Lil Jon. The only thing Lil Jon said, damn, that's amazing. We think alike. That's the only thing Lil Jon said, but Coco wanted some smoke.
So wait.
He confronted Lil Jon at a record pool meeting.
About this shit.
But yeah, he confronted him. It could have went left. It could have went left.
How do you feel? Do you feel like was it coincidence, great minds think alike, or nah, bro?
Nah, he stole the record.
I don't know.
He stole the concept.
Yeah.
He stole the concept. He stole the concept. He stole it, but what you want to know, want to know that made me feel like? That made me feel like we was original and trendsetting. It made me feel like Montgomery about to tear this shit up. You feel me?
Yeah.
But you got to think, he ain't the only one stole that whole concept. Jay-Z even got down, I feel, ran with the concept from Lil Jon.
True.
Because you remember he said, girls, 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 girls all over the world.
So put your number on the paper.
And then he started talking about each chick in a way. My New York chick with powder shit.
You know, I ain't never thought about that.
But you got to think, that's how the industry is, bro. They feed off our asses who ain't got our shit together.
Yeah.
That's why I'm telling you, like, you got to be a cold nigga in the game. You got to be a cold nigga.
You got to be damn near cutthroat.
But that's how far that shit went, bro. That shit went far. That concept did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've never heard them before, so I would have to give credit to y'all for that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, we did it first.
Even with the videos, I think y'all was the first one with the certified video. I don't think nobody was shooting. Or, like, did Dirty shoot a video before? I think, I don't know.
Yeah, but you got to think, man. We ain't even get the deal. We ain't, like I asked for the man. I had the numbers to get me a lot of money.
Yeah.
I had the numbers at the time. We was selling records like a motherfucker. Now I heard they gave Mike Jackson $1 million. That what Universal told us. They said they already invested $1 million into a group out of Montgomery, and it is failing.
That's what I heard too. I mean, because I remember, you remember the story about Igor's.
What about Igor?
Allegedly, well, no, statute limitations passed.
Come on with it.
When goddamn Pimp and Dirty pulled up, Pimp and Dirty, Pimp and G pulled up and whooped Mike ass because they ran around here in Crown Vics and Chevy Tahoes, candy paint, flip flop paint, and this nigga around this bitch in the drop top Lexus.
I heard they got $1 million.
Yeah, they got $1 million.
I don't know how much Dirty got. I don't know how much Dirty got.
I remember.
I heard this from Universal.
Yeah, I remember.
So yeah, you can call me a CEO because I was talking to Universal.
Yeah.
You don't believe me? You can have Paul up here on one segment. Paul said, well, Paul ain't said. Paul was right there with me. The lawyer right there with me.
I remember because I was right there with my brother when he got his ass whooped. Mike called, and a couple people called, hey, Dirty Boy just beat the shit out of my and fired him. Whooped his ass and fired him. Because they pulled up in them goddamn flip-flop, Crown Vics, and goddamn Chevy Tahoes.
But
Suburban.
I ain't going to say that they got a full $1 million. You got to always think. They may have got say $250 million. I mean, no, $250,000.
$250
Hold
million.
on, $250,000 up front money. And they probably got, say, $500,000 to $750,000 in promotion.
Yeah.
You get me? So, but it still equal out to $1 million.
Why did we never get because that's one thing and then I still see it with the current artists, and I'm gonna do my part as a platform. Even if I gotta DJ Khaled this shit, I'm gonna put records together to blend the artists. Why we never got a SmallTyme DUECE record or a SmallTyme Dirty record? Or SCG Ballers or whatever the fuck. Like why wasn't it? Why y'all ain't? Why the artists and groups back then wasn't collabing?
Because
you know how big a SmallTyme Dirty record would have been.
Let me throw something out there first. You know why we ain't never had the collab? Cause Montgomery supported all of. Yeah,
but
listen.
How much more support y'all would have got doing that one joint together?
Montgomery support.
Imagine a certified remix with Dirty or DUECE on it.
It was that competitive, nigga. SEG had shit that was bumping. Mm-hmm. Montgomery gonna support his own. We had shit that was bumping.
Facts.
Montgomery gonna support his own. DUECE had shit that was bumping. Montgomery gonna support his own. Dirty had shit that was pumping. Montgomery gonna support his own, bro. We ain't have to work together. So I'm gonna say that's gonna be my initial answer. We ain't had to because everybody got supported.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just imagine the tens and tens and tens of shows that we shared the stage together. Now I can say this much. At the time, me and Pimp good, so I'm just speaking my truth.
The truth, yeah.
I'm speaking my truth. Me and Pimp good. This ain't for me to start no shit. None of that. But I'm just speaking my truth. Shit. At the time, we ain't want to work with Dirty.
Yeah.
We wanted to take their ass out, bro.
Yeah.
Because shit, Dirty is recorded on tape. Whatever they said about Montgomery, and we the only one that deserve to get paid.
Okay, hold on.
You know that verb. You know that bar.
I'm going to put some context on it.
Pimp said that bar.
We're going to go past that bar. Let's go back to when Dirty premiered their video on 106 & Park.
Yeah.
AJ and Free Days.
Yeah.
When you being part of SmallTyme and you heard Big Pimp go up there when he said, and shout out to Pimp, I said, we all grown, this shit that was 20 years ago. But this go back to what we talking about now.
Yeah, it's on
Pimp
record.
Went on there and was like, yeah, it's on record.
So what he said? What he said?
When they asked him about what's going on in Montgomery or whatever, coming out of Alabama, Montgomery, whatever, and Pimp was like, shit, dirty boys, dirty. He pulled a die line.
Basically said
like,
what?
But ain't shit popping down there but us. When you heard that, when that was going on, how did that make you feel? Knowing like we here, like, and you just said, nigga, we outsold everybody.
You honestly want to know how that made me feel?
That's the only thing I want to know is the honesty.
It ain't make me feel shit, cause I was really in them street moving bricks and bowls.
Yeah.
I was getting money. You feel me? I don't feel like niggas had more clout than me.
Yeah.
Not in Montgomery. You feel me? Like at the time, it didn't bother me, bro. I had flaked them off the west side. I had flaked them literally bringing me, how much Flake would have gave me $40,000.
Yeah.
Tried to get me, he brought me 20,000.
Facts.
You know who Flake is?
Nope. I really don't, honestly.
You don't?
No.
Shit, the street, no.
Yeah.
Montgomery, no. Flake. But anyway, people who know Flake, everybody know Taurus. You feel me? At that time, y'all dudes, Dirty was pumping because they had the promotion behind them. You feel me? So they were pumping. It was bigger than life. And I'm not finna say nothing. They good, bro, because I can be in South Carolina. I can be in North Carolina. I was in Texas, nigga, and heard these niggas shit. So I'm not trying to discredit them and they work.
Yeah.
You feel me? But at the same time, it ain't make me feel shit. I was getting money. And I knew one thing. I knew Dirty, Lil Junk, and Cat can go toe to toe with these niggas.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't felt like no nigga wanted it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, shit, I ain't feel shit about that shit.
So,
I ain't feel shit about it.
do you feel like in that era, looking back, knowing what you know now, do you feel like y'all all could have been further or went further if y'all would have collabed and worked together?
Man.
Because I think that's one of the biggest mistakes of that. Like, to me, the fact that, listen, historically, we got a lot of shit that we can go back. Historically, I'm talking about from niggas making songs that Jay-Z, Lil Jon done bit for a nigga Trick Daddy here and then want to come down here and buy a song from niggas or a hook or whatever the fuck, to all kind of shit, like y'all both being from the same. Because you know how crazy it is that Universal signed 2 groups from the same city? Like,
yeah.
But the only thing we don't have is a Deuce and Small, a Small and Dirty, a Dirty and Deuce, a Lawn Boys and Small. Like, we didn't have that back then.
It wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked. Because at the end of the day, we made each other better. The line of competition.
Yeah.
You got Lawn Boys out there. You got Deuce. You got Dirty. You got Small. You had nigga Lone Dog.
Long Dog. Shout out to Long Dog, the Wrong Dog.
We had y'all niggas in the cut coming up.
Yeah, we was the young niggas, though.
You had SCG. Boy, you had fucking Tulane fucking Flame out there.
Tulane Flame. We had
like you had
FOMA.
Bro, it was competitive.
Yeah, it was
competitive. So it wasn't. And then I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. It wasn't even like, bro. We just were being creative. We ain't give a fuck to fuck with nobody. You know what I mean? Like, because when you got your own chemistry and you in your own mode, you ain't thinking about like collabing. Yeah, you want me to say that. Nah, but I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm gonna tell you this.
Like, fuck them niggas.
I'm telling you this.
Like,
okay, let's go there. Fuck it. When I'm gonna tell you the truth. 2 things happen. So when Dirty go and say, we the only nigga that deserve to get paid, that was a smack in the face to everybody. We felt like, to us personally. And Frank Nitty, at the time the CEO of Deuce, said, them backyard barbecue ass niggas.
But shit, y'all are dirty.
Small. Oh. And then Frank used to come up to my studio on Mount Med Road at the time. Right before we was about to start working on Certified. This right after Stepping on Toe, right? So shit, Deuce lead Cadillac. They go fuck with Frank. And I was kind of like getting close enough to Frank Nitty. But shit, when it came back to us, Frank Nitty said some shit about them backyard barbecue ass niggas. Cause they actually came to the hood one day. We just were throwing like little barbecue, little giveaways. So guess what we did? Man, we went and did Deuce and Small. Deuce and Dirty. We bombed on both of them.
I remember y'all. I remember that. I think y'all was the first group to actually diss niggas around here.
We dissed them niggas, bro. We dared a nigga to come with it. We dared a nigga to come with that shit, boy. So even if they shooting subliminals, okay, yeah. So I'm gonna hit this up before I pass it to you. Even if they were shooting subliminals, right?
Yeah.
We weren't shooting subliminals. We called out your name. You feel what I'm saying?
Was that because it was a real issue, or y'all was that like cloudy?
I mean, I'll hold it over there with you.
That's all you.
But think about it. You say clout chase. Man, we ain't had the clout chase, man. You know how many hits we had under our belt at the side? We had hits under our belt. I ain't got a clout chase, bro. We had hits, bro.
Is it safe to say that Certified was the biggest single to come out of like the city though? I'm talking about like in that era.
I mean, maybe you can put a
like okay. Let's say we got what would Deuce's biggest single be?
Show No Shame.
Okay. Dirty biggest single be what? Hit the Flow, Rolling Vogues.
At the time, what came first?
I think we Rolling Vogues came first. And I think
what got them the deal? That was the song.
I think it was Rolling Vogues.
I mean, that was good.
No, I don't know. Chat, let me know what it was. What was the first song? I think it was Hit the Flow. I don't know, but
it wasn't Hit the Flow.
It wasn't Hit the Flow.
I think Hit the Flow came with the Rap A Lot.
Country Verse. No, that was the album. I don't know. That's crazy. Shame on me for not knowing.
I think it Rolling Vogues.
I think it was Rolling Vogues.
Rolling Vogues.
Okay, so let's just say we got Deuce had what?
Show No Shame.
Dirty had Rolling Vogues. Long Boys had Baby We Be Riding. And then y'all had, we could go either, no, we're gonna go Certified.
Okay.
That was the first, that wasn't no open mic night home. That was the first.
You tell me what you feel.
Based on them 4 songs,
it's okay, bro. You entitled to your opinion.
I hate this. Listen,
it ain't no safe place.
Let me know what y'all think, but
I'm asking you.
Okay, asking me honestly, and I see this gonna sound like some bullshit.
Well, who had the biggest impact? I'll make it easy.
I feel like Certified had the biggest impact.
Feel like Certified, and that's
I feel like right now, 2024, we can play a DJ can play all 4 of them, and right now, Certified is going to get the biggest. You can listen, you can hook niggas up. You can look at niggas' Apple Watches and shit, and just make everybody put their heart rate monitor on.
Yeah,
that's how we can do it.
Yeah.
The first 5 seconds of those beats.
Yeah.
And record. I feel like when that boom. That dum.
Nigga.
I guarantee niggas.
This the thing.
The club gonna go to loud. I'm big. Ho.
Let me show you something so gangster. So at the time,
I know the chat gonna feel like.
At the time, we used to pop XP when the city wasn't fucking with them, right? So we used to be on 10. So we went in the club. We already felt like niggas ain't want to fuck with her. Yeah. Niggas used to hate on her like big time.
You talking about back when
niggas, we out here fucking the same hole. We out here fucking the same hole. We out here doing the same shit. We out here serving the same nigga. We out here getting the same money and all this shit. I felt like niggas wasn't fucking with her. When the whole time I felt like we were the niggas supposed to been fucking with anyway. Cause we were the fucking nigga that city was fucking with.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I don't think nobody ever had the type of street cred from a universal standpoint in the city of Montgomery than me. No way. You get me?
Facts.
So to me, I never would have compared myself to them.
Yeah. Cause a lot of those groups back then, they had a financier that was the street nigga that was putting like, shout out to Deuce. They had Cadillac T. Long Boys, Cadillac T. Dirty had some.
They had a brain with them because they had Mike. They had Mike Jackson.
They had Mike Jackson,
but he was
he knew how to, and like he like.
I wish I'd have had Mike Jackson.
Man, a lot of niggas wish they had Mike
I would, if I would have had Mike Jackson.
It wasn't too many groups or situations back then that had the money, the bankroll that was actually engulfed into, like I say, on some Birdman shit. Like, I'm putting the bucks behind this shit, and I like some shorty. To me, it was like you was like on some shorty low shit.
Yeah,
like you had D4L, but I drop a verse on this shit.
Yeah, but see, if I was even like greedy. If I was greedy, I'd have had way more money.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I ain't never like I had a neighborhood or number go getter. We all got money. Mm-hmm. You feel me? But when you dealing with at the time the rap shit, my young niggas wasn't selling dope. They weren't hustling like that. You feel me? Them niggas wasn't even working job, but they were having shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I never compared myself to, cause bruh. Flake brought me $20,000, man. This right before my nigga went to the Fed, right? Flake would have goddamn gave me $40,000 to invest in certified, so I wouldn't even have to have a deal to maintain the independent status. Bro, we were getting what, $3,000 a show at the time.
Yeah.
We were selling what, 1,000 fucking albums a week. Bro.
How much were y'all selling for?
$10.
So y'all making land at 10 bands a week.
Shit,
40,000 a month.
I'm selling a half a brick a week. I'm selling fucking 40 pounds in a week.
Okay.
Nigga was getting money.
Yeah. So you talking about like
this at one time.
You saying like you were selling like CDs that equaled up?
Bro, we were selling CDs. I'm jumping a half a brick.
Oh, you about real? Okay, real.
I'm jumping 30, 40 pounds in a fucking week.
And y'all, this is like over 20 years ago.
This is like 20 years ago.
So,
I already like I served my debt to society.
Yeah.
Like I'm just keeping this shit 100. You feel me? And at the time, shit, Flake literally brought me $20,000, bro. We gave it back to him.
Like, yeah, do your thing.
Nah, we couldn't do it. Shit, about a week or two later, I ain't gonna lie, man, it hurt my heart. I ain't never been that scared in my life. The Fed scooped my nigga up for some shit he was doing. It ain't had nothing to do with me, but for whatever the fuck happened.
Whatever it was, boom.
So was that like a smart thing for me to do to get the money back? You feel me? Like I would have lost him anyway.
Yeah.
And what if I would have had that 20,000?
You probably need to kept that 20 because it's like now.
But
it's
if
like,
I would have had that 20,000, I'd have been indebted.
But shit, if a nigga, how long you got locked up though?
Shit, bro, I did about 15 or 20, didn't it?
Shit, boy, you got 20 years to pay that back.
But no, and I feel you, bro. But on.
That's just how I think. To me, I got you.
Nah, that shit would have came.
I damn near pay you
Everybody
shit
and
back.
their mama
I could
would have asked for that 20 back.
Man, listen, I got this shit from Flake. I owe Flake. I'm putting this shit, nigga. Now I got your books for 20, nigga. I can get day.
Well, rest in peace, Lil Flake. You feel me? Because them niggas supported us, and that was the crazy time when we dropped this CD, Getting Dirty. Man, Riverside nigga was bumping the shit out of that shit in the trap.
Yeah,
that shit fucked me up. You feel me? Cause it fucked me up, bro. Like that, when I dropped that diss track, that's when that side of the West Side started to support us as well.
Was it that diss track? Was it a real issue or was it just some, honestly, like before Clap was a word?
Gonna lie.
Was it beef for real or was it just hey man?
He go where this shit finna get spicy. He go where this shit finna get spicy. So shit, we about to work on Certified. So everybody know what Atmosphere is, the studio. So shit, nigga, I'm at Atmosphere. And you can add Uncle Paul to this shit.
Okay.
So shit, I'm with Paul, nigga. We at Atmosphere. I'm with Paul. And I used to walk around with 245. Big motherfucker. Taurus. You feel me? So shit, we done dropped this diss track, right? We done dropped this diss track. This shit finna be a funny story. We done dropped this diss track. And that shit was bumping in the street. We were getting them bitches away. We wasn't even selling these. So we got.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all niggas selling the single and shit, but the diss track, we
ain't sell the diss.
Everybody hit this
mixtape. Yeah, so we getting away the mixtape. So shit, damn nigga, we at Atmosphere. So Paul friendly motherfucker that this is it is all love with him. I'm not calling him friend. Oh, there go Mike Jackson right there. So shit, Mike Jackson see Paul, I guess he ain't paying me no mind. But shit, bro, at that time, you done dissed the nigga. What Master P say, you gotta be ready to die for that shit, nigga. So shit, we done dropped this mixtape, dissing these niggas. So Mike Jackson run into the motherfucking car. This nigga run to my side of the goddamn door, right? Mike Jackson ran to the side of that door. He seen that big ass 4-5. He seen that big ass 4-5. Boy, that nigga got there. You exactly. He moonwalk like, hell yeah. That nigga had to bag the fuck up off me. Like, shit, bro. I don't know. And that's my first time seeing him. Yeah. And then, may God forgive me. I'm not talking about no nigga. I'm just speaking my truth. I'm looking like, I don't know Mike Jackson, so I don't know if he a killer, if he real, or if he fake.
Hey, shout out to Mike Jackson, bro. But we know
shout out to Mike Jackson.
That nigga, that was the first. Before Irv God, it was Mike Jackson.
It was Mike Jackson, my girl.
Before it was a license.
I respect the fuck out of his grind now.
It was motherfucking Mike Jackson. And
that Mike Jackson walked up on that 4-5. He got to back away from the fucking car.
That nigga moonwalked out that bitch.
He moonwalked out that bitch. But this the crazy part about it. So shit, I say it was about 2 months later. I don't know if the story got out, man. That nigga hooked and pulled the pistol out on me. So shit.
I definitely heard
nigga,
the pistol on Mike Jackson.
Nigga, I go in motherfucking the mall going in Foot Locker. This is some shit. I'm finna tell you some gangsta ass shit. So I walk in a goddamn Foot Locker. That was my first time seeing Big Pimp outside of album covers and video, right? That's my first time really like stepping in the same space. So shit, I'm gonna salute Pimp. Pimp asked me what was up with that shit. You feel me? Yeah. He asked me what was up. And I can't remember what I said. Cause that was like a moment. You feel me? That was like a moment. He stood his ground, I stood my ground. But I think we did touch on the fact that like shit about the comment about we the only nigga deserve to get paid type shit. Yeah. You feel me? Like we took that.
You feel like Pimp was hating when he said that though?
I feel like I ain't gonna use the word hating. I'm gonna think he at that time he was arrogant. He was arrogant. Arrogant.
What about when he went on 106 apart? It was like when Free and AJ asked him, who should we be looking out for from Montgomery? And he was like, shit, Dirty Boys.
Arrogant.
Cause a lot of artists, a lot of people feel like that was like some wild shit to say.
Them boys had nationwide promotion, bro.
Yeah.
It had nationwide.
But was that the time for them to shine a light on the city?
Well, we little niggas ain't made it out the city yet.
Yeah.
Why would they respect you? Why would they help you? Why would they pull you up with them? You competition.
And y'all was signed to the same label as them, so it's like we fucking around and throw them an alley-oop and they got damn tomahawk windmill this bitch.
Shout to the backboard. Bro. Anybody could have get it.
Yeah.
Nigga, we cussed out Lil Flip. We ain't give a fuck. We cussed out anybody. You feel me? Like David Banner stole David Banner. I ain't gonna say he stole it. The record label could have gave it to him. He had a certified album when our deal went south with certified.
He for sure had a certified album. Well, okay. And
I used to fuck with David Banner, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. After we dissed him, we was on the album.
Who all this SmallTyme diss? Y'all did Dirty. Y'all did David. Who else?
Deuce Dirty.
Y'all did Deuce Dirty.
Small. Okay. Like this is all love though with Deuce and Dirty.
Yeah.
It's all love. But we just going back down memory line.
Right now.
But shit, Deuce Dirty, David Banner. But we did the certified remix to that shit. Deuce Dirty, fucking David Banner, Lil Flip, Yin Yang Twin. God damn. Lil Jon.
Oh yeah, y'all got
you feel me? Like, yeah, we were taking shots at
Jon gotta get it.
Yeah.
What happened? Like, because I also think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think SmallTyme was y'all didn't have like a official, like, big, messy breakup, but I feel like SmallTyme was the only group that actually, I would say, disassembled. Like, and you know, I watched it from, you know, the stands, but it was like, boom, we go from the certified album. The single had crazy success. Like, the whole album was stupid. video, the whole thing. And then I think it was Jungle Baby was the first one to do something solo. Was it Way Down Yonder? Yeah, Way Down Yonder. And shout out to Jungle Baby because I already kind of, like, you know how you have that one artist in the group that is like.
Potentially could
like
be.
They're like the Beyonce.
Yeah.
To me, Jungle Baby was always the Beyonce.
Yeah.
No, like, respectfully. Like, he's the one, like, if we're going to pull a Morion, like, the voice. And shout out to my bro, he a Gemini.
He had range.
He had
too,
that
though.
thing. Like, he had that factor, it factor.
Yeah.
Then we had Killer Cat came with, I think it was a Pocket Full of Stones, maybe? Was that the next?
Man, we broke up one time. We broke up after, I think we broke up after we did a compilation with Lil Chappie.
Okay.
We did, so we dropped Stepping on Toes. We did a compilation with Lil Chappie. Then Jungle Baby. After we did the compilation, we started to break up a little. Not officially broke up, but we went our separate ways.
But why? Because the people I want to know, why did SmallTyme, after such a big single, big album, like you say, then 1,000 CDs a week, we talk about, if we talking 2-3 shows a week, at 3,000, we talking about that at almost $10,000 a week off shows, even on a bad week, slow week, 6,000. You complimented with the 1,000 to
picking up. I say, we were picking up probably like 2,000 a week off. We probably picking up like 2,000 to 3,000 a week off CDs. Good money. Good money.
So why did SmallTyme break up though?
With success, it bring about egos. This is just my opinion. You can ask them as well. It can bring about ego. You feel me? Like, it probably wasn't so much of me. Just like say, shit, think about it. This is kind of before Blue went to prison. Right? We was selling out Madison Park, but shit, us and Deuce was all right. So, let's say this. Egos what broke that shit up, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Ego. Niggas started making a little money. Niggas started getting a little clout. Shit, niggas started smelling themselves, and hey, egos broke that shit up. And outside of that, it wasn't no fucking chain of command. Like how he mentioned earlier, like the hierarchy. It wasn't no hierarchy. So it wasn't no change of command. Like everybody was just outlawing. It was straight outlawing. Niggas would be mad at Blue. Cause shit, I used to be happy when Blue get the money. Cause we was straight building. Niggas like just say, niggas would be mad at Blue. They'll say Blue ain't rapping, but Blue is one of the biggest investors. Or some of the group members of Clash. You feel me? Some of the group members of Clash. That shit just got messy as a motherfucker.
So what is the origin story though? Like, what's the origin story like? Was SmallTyme put together? Were y'all all like homeboys before that started rapping, or was it like these the most talented niggas from this side of town or this hood or whatever, and we gonna...
Me and Killer Cat, mama's always been close, so we family. Okay. Me and Lil Dirty, family's always been close, so we been family. My little brother / cousin JT used to always brag about this little nigga in school, which happened to be Jungle Baby. And before he died, he used to always tell me, man, I'm gonna bring the little nigga to you. I'm telling you, this nigga can rap. Like, look, we gonna goddamn come up with this young nigga. I'm telling you, this young nigga special. But he was talking about Jungle Baby, right? I never got to meet I never got a chance to meet Jungle Baby at the time because JT got killed.
Yeah.
So 5 months later, the wind blow Jungle Baby through my trap
after
one day.
JT got killed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it kind of like Heaven Sent. It was already wrote.
God's plan.
Yeah. So it kind of got assembled from there. We already had some shit brewing, but when Jungle Baby came, it kind of made it complete as fuck.
So it's safe to say, like, would you classify Jungle as like I ain't gonna say Beyonce, cause that's crazy. Like the Michael Jackson, cause like was he the star of the group? And if not, who was? Cause to me, it's a toss up between Jungle and Killer.
I don't think that.
To me, if you don't say Jungle Baby was like the Michael Jackson of the Jackson 5, it would have to be.
I say he was the most diverse. He was more industry ready to. He was more of like rap.
So
he was a rap talent.
So how is he not the Michael Jackson?
He can't be because you had so many people looking at Cat as being one of the greatest rappers in Montgomery.
That's what I'm saying. Between Cat, okay.
Now Lil Dirty. Let's talk about Lil Dirty.
His voice made him different,
but that nigga had some bars.
Not more than Jungle,
man. That nigga freestyle Jungle and Cat ass up on the goddamn.
See that studio. Do you have any camcorder footage of this?
Man, I lost it all.
I wish you did.
And we used to record everything.
You would have to see that.
We used to record everything.
I'm just saying because I'm speaking from a public perspective. It was either you was okay. Of course, we SmallTyme fans, but it's like. You know, when it come to groups, you got that one person. Like with Hot Boys, I wasn't even a Wayne fan.
Let's look at it like this. Let's look at it like this. You said who's the star of SmallTyme?
Nah, I didn't say star.
I feel like I was a star.
Let me revise that question for
you.
Because I want to make sure you understand. Okay. Now who was the star? I'm saying as the CEO. Not as a member of the group. I'm saying as a CEO. Certified come out, the album go crazy. Let's say things would have went a different way. And now it's no disconnect. And now Universal come with
Jungle would have been first.
Like, hey.
Jungle would have been first.
From
Jungle would have been first.
Who are you putting? We got $1 million for one of these
Jungle
niggas.
Baby. Jungle Baby.
So that's the Beyonce.
Jungle Baby.
Shout out to Jungle being the Beyonce.
And I ain't going to even call him that. He just would have went first. Because let's think about it. Okay.
Jungle was for sure your Nelly.
Juvenile dropped the CD first. But look at the career Lil Wayne had.
True.
You feel what I'm saying?
So you feel like Jungle was Juvie or Jungle was Lil Wayne?
Jungle could have been Lil Wayne. Jungle could have been Lil Wayne.
So Cat was Juvie. So maybe Cat was the apparent star, but Jungle was the diamond in the rough.
Jungle could have been Lil Wayne. Cat could have been Juvenile at the time.
Yeah.
You feel me? I ain't gonna even call Lil Dirty Turk, but Lil Dirty could have been like a BG.
Dirty for sure was BG.
Cat was BG. I'm gonna say Cat was BG because he was the first nigga. He was the first one though.
Yeah, but Cat was
been with me since he been.
Cat was too impactful to be BG.
Man, when I met Cat, he was
too impactful.
He was in his Juvenile stage.
Yeah, but he was too impactful to be BG though.
But he would have been BG.
Like Legacy.
He's the first nigga. He's the first nigga I invested in. But BG was the first nigga baby them invested in.
I think BG was the first nigga they found. But I think
he was the first nigga.
But once they got that money, they ain't put that.
So you ain't familiar with All On You?
Yeah, all on you. What else was it? Chopper City, all that bullshit. I mean that bullshit.
BG.
But when they got that 30 million, who they put their money behind? Juvie.
The fans chose Juvie.
The fans would have chose Killer.
They would have chose Jungle.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well,
at the time, Jungle had did a song with King South Went Crazy. Jungle had did a song with Chappie, That Hurt No More.
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel me?
He's Michael Jackson.
He was a studio rat.
He's Michael Jackson, bro. Of SmallTyme.
Yeah.
You Barry Gordy.
No, I wasn't.
You got to be.
Oh, bro.
Because you wasn't a rapper. Hulk, you was not a rapper.
Man, you crazy.
You rapped.
Bro, you don't know.
You wasn't studying that rapping shit?
So what you think a majority?
So you was studying rapping?
Bro, who the fuck?
Studying rapping?
Bro. I'm more than that.
Yes, but okay.
No, it's deeper. I am executive producer.
So therefore,
where you think Love Them Girls come from?
You for real?
I did the beat, and I came with the concept.
You made the beat?
I I made the beat. I co-produced the beat.
Okay.
Came with the concept. Where you think Certified come from?
That's what I'm saying. So
I came with the concept.
To me,
hear me out. I came with the concept. I co-produced the beat. Mm-hmm. I literally told Chase and damn near how to make that beat. I incorporated everything I wanted in that beat. Came up with a frame, and he went with it when the vocals were laid. He added some shit. Ball till you fall, bro.
I say
20 degrees. It ain't nothing. Bro, you can go on and on and on, bro. I always co-produce or executive produce the music, bro. I never just tried to take credit for the impact I played.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not knocking what you did. What I'm saying is, to me, to put you as a rapper in the SmallTyme situation will be an understatement.
I basically rap.
Yeah.
Way down under, bro. Way down under. I co-produced that. The song.
Okay.
You get me? Like, but this is the credit I don't receive. You get me?
But
like,
who fault is that though?
Because
who fault is that though?
Mine.
Who fault is that? Because you said at the beginning you didn't even want the credit. You weren't moving like,
but that turned around to whoop my ass though. Hustle. It turned around to whoop my ass, bro. When niggas lose, nobody don't lose more than me. Cause not only do I lose investment, I lose relationships with people I love too.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I lose my creative thought too, bro.
If it was one thing you could change about how the SmallTyme situation went, what would it be? What would you have done differently?
I would have been more in control.
Yeah.
But see, bro, I was a street nigga, bro. I ain't no shit, bro. Like, I ain't finna lie. I was investing money and didn't realize I was investing money. You feel me? My catalog is in shambles. Bro, I got like one of the dopest catalogs. Nobody catalog will never reach mine.
And I guarantee what's the issue with your catalog? The paperwork?
I got,
The paperwork?
I never really took that shit serious. I was so goddamn focused on the barcodes. You feel me? I was so focused on the sound scans. I was so focused on, man, the only thing fucked me up, Blue kept going to prison. And then some of the group members came between me and Blue doing business. Some of the group members came between me.
I got like a couple more questions about SmallTyme that I want to know. And you my nigga, like you like my OG. You feel me? Like I came up on y'all, like I used to watch y'all and like study y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? So we got a different type of history. Mm-hmm. And before I asked this, for niggas be in the chat saying I'm on some bullshit or some hoe, like you told me I can ask whatever. Mm-hmm. Tell me the story of when that check came in and allegedly. See, we ain't talking about this off camera. Okay. What's the story when allegedly was a check came in? I don't know if it was your wife, your baby mama at the time, had got, I guess, allegedly holding some money and like had rent.
That was street shit.
Is that a street?
It wasn't no group money.
I heard it was like a label check or something.
Ain't nobody never took no. You know how you might have issues. You really popping right now. You out here fucking out with these hoes. You know what I mean? Like, I was having fun, bro. I was lit. Listen, bro, I was lit. And then people used to always call me arrogant. But I used to have bitches coming from everywhere. You get me? Like, even back then, I was like, I have a couple of moves in the city. But shit, boy, I'm in Tallahassee, Florida. I'm in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
You one of the first niggas that was flew.
Yeah, I was bringing them bitches in, bro.
You for getting bitches flued out.
But so what's the best way to get a nigga your baby daddy?
Yeah.
You either gonna take his pack or you gonna take his bread. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, I was so mad when I was in that bitch crushing plaques and everything.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Because I mean, the street legend is like, boom, once whatever money it was that got spent, like you went in that bitch. You was
it ain't never
TVs,
got spent.
You was tearing shit up. Like I got bought with the money. This shit gone.
Nah, bro, it's just the fact that I'm fucking with these hoes, and then I was out of town for a little while. And I came home. It's time to re-up, in the street.
And that's what it was. That's the story.
And she took.
You was out of town doing music business.
I'm fucking out
industry
too.
check came
I was
through.
Fucking out. It wasn't no industry check.
And Shawty spent
man,
your money.
nigga was having bread in the shoebox, and man, nigga was having tens of $1,000s on the fucking mattress.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that music.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not famous.
Yeah, cause
bro, did you hear what I said, bro? We running through damn quarter, half a brick, down there rock for rock in a week.
Yeah.
Bro, you don't know the numbers of that shit.
What are the numbers of that shit? What are the numbers of that?
You got a fucking...
Allegedly.
You got 100,000... No, I ain't gonna say that. That'll be a little exaggerated. So shit, say you can get 40 rocks out of a quarter ounce, which is 6 grams at the time. You get 20 rocks out of a fucking quarter ounce. If I got 4, 8. So let's say, just say for an example, 4 times 8, 400 times 8.
32. That's 3,200.
Okay, that's off 2 ounces. That's off 2 ounces. That's off 2 ounces.
So that's 6,400.
Keep going. Man, nigga doing there goddamn 15, 16,000 off a half a brick. 17, 18,000. Like, nigga was eating, bro. And you probably gonna use, what, 10 of that to re-up? At the time, 11 of that to re-up. If anything, 12. Man, I was having fun. What, I'm 22, 23 years old? Bruh. I got badder bitches than a bitch at the house.
Yeah.
Man, I was having fun. But bitch at the house ain't never went without nothing. So why would you take the money? What you gonna do with it?
That was some more petty shit.
That was petty.
So, okay, was the money shit, like, the I ain't call it B, the woman at the house taking...
It wasn't universal, it wasn't rap money.
But it was some money that too, but it wasn't rap money.
I ain't never had no nigga money in my pocket. I ain't never had no group member money in my pocket.
The narrative was, when that check came in and Shorty took the check, spent it.
No check, bro.
That was the downfall of
It ain't never been no check.
the money that she played with and did that bullshit with.
But see, the story fucked up.
Yeah.
The story fucked up. You might have to bring Uncle Paul in here. So if any money, any music money got fucked up, it wasn't me, it was Uncle Paul.
Okay.
You feel me? It was Uncle Paul. But I let him speak for himself for that. You feel me? And it wasn't that much. It could have been a few thousand. It wasn't that much money, bro. Niggas got paid accordingly, bro. So if we do show, nigga got their money. If we signed in the paperwork and got paid for that shit, nigga got their money. I never held no another nigga money in my pocket. I wasn't baby like on that degree. I ain't hold no nigga money.
I believe that because you already said from the beginning, you didn't think that you even look at yourself as a higher tier. You look at yourself as an equal.
Mm-hmm.
Which might have been, in my opinion,
It was detrimental.
that might have been the problem.
Yeah. But see, the problem was Blue kept going. My head like when we speak of SmallTyme, we just can't think about Jungle Baby, Hook, Cat and Dirty, or Lil Coke or Mark.
Songbird and all kind of shit.
You can't look at that. It was some street niggas behind that shit that kept going to prison. that was in positions of business. You get what I'm saying? I ain't never had to worry about the business. Us losing Blue to prison was the worst thing that ever happened, bro. Us losing Blue.
Was that so? Could we say that was possibly the? I want to say downfall.
Niggas falling out with Blue inside the camp is what fucked us up. How could you goddamn go against a creator? You feel what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Look at each one of our Cash Money records. Drake, Nicki, Wayne, Juvie. Whenever the motherfucker Lil Baby, then they career decline a lot.
Exactly. Yeah.
You feel me? Because they fucked up the chemistry.
Drake separated from Cash Money, even Young Money, and try to go straight OVO. That was the end of it. When Nicki started being more like when Nicki became bigger than the brand, bigger than the program, it's bit like, hey, Wayne made you?
And even when Wayne left fucking Cash Money, then his shit kind of, he ain't even come out with no more music for real.
I think Wayne, but that was because he couldn't.
Juvie, his shit went down. BG, his shit went down.
Juvie was the only one that left and still was okay.
He wasn't.
After Cash Money, we got Know Your Clap. After Cash Money, we got Rodeo. Juvie had a run.
None of that with Juvie music, nigga.
Who music was it?
Soulja Slim and Wacko and Skip.
So you saying Juvie won shit after he left Cash Money?
He shouldn't have never left.
But if the business and paperwork ain't right, should you leave? Or do niggas just stay there and just ride it out?
Okay, let's look at it like this. I'm going to say this. And this is just love. This is just my truth. Each one of my artists, Cat, Jungle, and Dirty, came up with their own labels. I wasn't a part of it. I wasn't a part of it. I wasn't a part of it. So you know how that'll make a nigga feel? No, I don't. You know, at the time, we good now. We good now. The love is there, everything, and we good. But at the time, shit, that shit made me feel like niggas won't do for me what I do for them.
Do you feel like the issues or whatever the situation was that ultimately caused for the breakup of SmallTyme, do you feel like there's anything you could have done to save or preserve, whatever, rectify?
Should night that bitch. The only thing would have made it right for me.
I think, me personally, it's just little homie and big homie. I think the only issue, the biggest problem you had was you didn't have nobody in contract because you was too. It was like it was a brotherhood.
We were signed to each other equally.
Yeah. Well, who was putting the money in?
Me.
So why are you? How are you signed to the?
That's just the love. You feel me? You feel me? Like I had business going on in the street, man. Like for real. Like I would eat. I've been eating all my life. My hustle just that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta understand, we came up in the crack era. So, we were eating out that bit, bro. You feel me? Like that little rap money, man. At the time, that rap money, that rap money couldn't pay my bill. That shit couldn't feed my kids.
How many people did you have to split it with the SmallTyme shit?
Well, you got 4 or 5 of them. You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
so you a $1 million check after taxes. We looking at what? About 600?
It ain't came like that. It ain't come like that.
How did it?
You gotta
explain to the people.
We took a single deal instead of okay. You asking for $1 million. If they kind of offer you this, 200,000 in promotion, 100,000 up front. Just prove to us y'all deserve that $1 million. You feel me? At least sell 200,000 CDs. I'll consider giving you that $1 million budget. But even with that being said, it still would have been cut to like 400 up front, 600 in promotion.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So fuck that. Instead of me taking that shit, I want $1 million. Call me when you're ready. They don't call me. But then we dropped Certified as a single.
Now they calling.
But they blow nigga up. So y'all won't do that, we'll give you $30,000 for just to promote Certified. You know what I did? I chopped that money up. I chopped that money within the group and the producer.
Okay.
Guess how many people reinvested into the brand?
Nobody.
That's why it ain't work.
And everybody, I wasn't there. I don't know.
I'm just saying that's why it ain't work.
Once they got their money from the group, everybody invested into the individual projects or individual situations.
Nigga blowed that shit.
Or blowed it. I would have given niggas any type of credit.
But, and then I ain't just pointing out my group. Anybody, if a label give you upfront money, that shit is to turn you up. But I learned that from that situation with Small when I started working with Doe B. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, and I'm gonna ask you about that too. But before we get into that, I do want to know this. You know, as being the financier, the money man, and shout out to my bro. Why? And I just gotta ask this for me. Why this? Because every other group in the city got a KO banger. Mm-hmm. Why does SmallTyme never have a KO produced song?
I don't know. I can remember. I think Jungle Bay worked with KO. Somebody worked with KO. We were getting to it.
Cause everybody else got a like Longboy.
We were getting to it until KO had got
pop with the T.I. shit.
Yeah, he was out of here then. Couldn't touch him.
But even before that though, like niggas could have got like I'm saying like because he was on everybody like either first or
we
second.
were too grimy, man. Our music was too grimy. Like,
and I say this because we was one of bro's group. We were his only group
at the time.
And we performed with y'all. We done did every show. We done did a show with y'all everywhere. So it's like the business.
When
was
you
there.
got a producer where you can sit up and co-produce, at that time, fucking Chasing Dream was hotter.
Yeah,
he was hotter than goddamn KO. He was hotter than KO.
Facts.
He was hotter.
Yeah,
we ain't need him.
Yeah,
you feel me? It would have been good for as far as a bridge.
Like in hindsight, it probably been good to have that bridge or that.
It would have been.
But at the time, especially if we going off the immediate motion, I will give you that. Chasing was definitely
KO music didn't fit what we were doing.
Aesthetic.
Yeah, it didn't fit.
Thanks.
Cause you gotta think y'all were more lyrical.
Yeah.
Y'all were more lyrical.
We was on some
we was ratchet as
like,
shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like we had songs like Dog.
Yeah.
We had songs like I Got 'Em.
Yeah.
We had shit like Ball Till You Fall.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? We had shit like Cotton Picker.
Like why did for real though? Like, is that what it was? I was wondering like cause I know like our group was we had some shit. I always wonder like why the other groups never really fuck with KALASO.
You wanna know why?
No, I don't. I do wanna know why. Like,
cause while y'all were rapping, we was saying bitch freeze.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
But y'all do understand that, and I gotta say this as a KALASO member. Yeah, I do understand that we could have done any song that niggas wanted to do.
But you gotta understand, nigga. Okay.
Was y'all scared that we was like our rap niggas and shit though?
It didn't matter.
No, I'm saying honestly.
This is the thing.
Listen. I'm only asking this for my group members. Like,
what lyrical nigga is really on top? Ever. You can't say Kendrick ratchet is a motherfucker.
But he on top.
Kendrick ratchet is a motherfucker.
But he on top.
He can rap, but he ratchet as a motherfucker.
Yeah, that nigga whole blood.
They not like us. They not like us. Hey, you listen to that nigga shit. You wasn't at the time willing to be that. You wasn't willing to you wasn't willing to say the shit that he said.
That's the problem.
You feel what I'm saying?
I would have known when I went to the studio with Hulk, Killer, and Jungle, I'ma have to.
Bruh.
Listen, shout out to my bro. KO wanted us to be B2K of rap.
Let me say this. Let me say this.
We wanted to be on some other shit.
Just title of a song that was your hottest song.
Get your ass out your seat.
I'm gonna use that. Now what you wanna know what I say? Bitch freeze.
Fact.
Outside the club and it's 20 degrees. Think about the roads.
And guess what? Y'all
you feel me?
But see, the difference is y'all songs talking about the bitch outside the club waiting to get in. It's the same. We just rapping about the bitch that once you got in the club and now you want to warm up and sit in the corner.
You can rap better than me. You can rap better than me. But when I say shit like, you're a cross-eyed bitch, who you supposed to be? Got your eye on my boy, but you talking to me. Just think in terms the metaphor.
Bitch. You roasting this.
You feel what I'm saying?
To me, but you looking at cuz.
Yeah, like
you cockeyed.
Yeah,
we was more. We were nice. Like
y'all was flowing.
I'm gonna tell the bitch you got pretty eyes, even though them bitches look like.
It would have been good for it. Like check this out. And this is no bullshit. It was the group called the Gump Clique.
I remember them. Shout out to them.
It was good for that time.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Well, like for real, Well, we honestly keep it real. Now, you know,
Y'all were too lyrical.
well, no, fuck all that. I think
No, y'all weren't edgy.
No, keep it real. I'm gonna ask you a real question. Word for real, in your opinion, was KALASO 2 bubblegum? For real, keep it real, bro. Keep it real. Like
Yeah.
all that, fuck all that.
I ain't gonna say that.
I ain't gonna say that. Bubblegum to fuck with
I ain't
y'all.
gonna say that.
We was like B2K versus the Hot Boys. Honestly, keep it real.
Hell no.
Nigga was dancing on stage.
I ain't gonna say
dressing alike.
B2K. I ain't gonna say B2K. Cause y'all had swag. And y'all could flow. I wouldn't say B2K. It like the Lost Boys versus the Hot Boy. I'm gonna get y'all Lost Boy. You know who Lost Boys is. Mr. Cheeks and
shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna get y'all like in comparisons.
I feel that.
You feel what I'm saying?
And that's
Cause I like that y'all music. Y'all can rap. Like I'm hip hop.
Yeah.
So I hear it. You get what I'm saying? But the thing about it is that ain't what sells.
Yeah, true.
We in Montgomery.
Yeah.
These hoes want to hear that shit. These niggas want to hear that shit. They really want, you know what they want. In the industry. Look at Future.
Yeah.
Would you say Future a bigger GOAT than more of a GOAT than Drake?
I would say they're equal. Now.
Impossible.
Now. Listen.
Impossible.
Now, wait. Now.
Impossible. Impossible.
Impossible. I feel like
impossible.
I feel like Drake.
I can't believe you said
I feel
that.
like at a point in time, Drake was a bigger artist for sure. But I also feel like because I feel like Drake had but you understand this, Drake had the fan base automatically that Future grew into.
It ain't in comparison. Future going in this shit freestyling his whole catalog.
Yeah.
Drake got ghostwriters.
Yeah, no.
How could you even say Drake is a GOAT?
No, what I'm saying, I didn't say Drake was a GOAT.
But you said, hello.
Let's say Drake was a GOAT.
Let bad back. Let bad back.
Let's scale it back.
Who more of a GOAT, Future or Drake?
Future.
Is that just because I just made it?
Because Future has a long list of accolades that puts him above Drake. Even before all this Kendrick shit, I would still say Future because you know, we more involved behind the scenes.
That nigga ratchet.
Yeah.
That nigga gutter. He hit your ass with hashtags and dope ass punchlines.
What about the fact that you just said Kendrick is? Yes, we know because we know behind the scenes. We know like Kendrick image is not gutter, ratchet, street. Kendrick don't let you know how much he tied into them Bloods and Pyrus.
If you really open your mind and your ears.
Kendrick don't speak on how much he tied into the gang culture. But that nigga is
I'm glad I'm old, bro. I'm glad I'm what them young niggas say, old ass nigga, right? I'm glad I'm what these niggas. Bro, if you really listen to Kendrick Lamar, you wanna know who Kendrick Lamar Jack, bro? Don't he sound like Andre 3000?
Yeah.
Dissect him. Pay close attention.
The vocal, like how he play with his voice.
The cadence.
The cadences, all that, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Drake, yeah, shout out to Andre, yeah. Three stacks. But everybody pulled from somebody.
He ain't pulling from the West Coast.
Yeah, true.
He was rapping before he just took a shot at Wayne. He set up that rap Wayne whole verse.
But ain't that like okay. Man, ask you this real quick, okay, man? Because I love that. I
don't think he was influenced by. Influenced by the South.
Was that a shot at Wayne when he said what he said
on
the
definitely.
album? All he said was
definitely. He basically said, "Separate yourself from that fuck nigga."
Is that a diss?
Fuck Drake. That's what he said.
Is that a diss to Wayne? He
man,
still dissing Drake. He still saying, man, listen. Wayne, I mean, Kendrick said, "Hey, your homeboy a hoe. You better than that. Get away from that nigga, bruh."
My bad.
Oh, you Gucci.
But listen to me.
All he told Wayne was, man, hey, man, that your homeboy a hoe.
That nigga told fucking Wayne on Not Like Us when he took the shot at Drake when he said something about Drake fucking Wayne girl.
Yeah.
That's a I'm shooting in the crowd, but I'm trying to hit this nigga hooked up.
But it was whispers. Niggas we already kind of heard.
Man,
whispers.
get away from that nigga. Fuck Drake.
He's a hoe.
Yeah, but see, that's why Kendrick probably
he
shot at Lil Wayne.
Look,
he shot at Lil Wayne because Lil Wayne ain't separated
himself.
himself.
I'm saying Drake's a hoe based on what Kendrick. I'm not saying I don't have no.
No. Dre a hoe. I don't think he not like us.
Like he an industry plant. You think?
Oh, more definitely.
That's why he lost the battle.
He a top hat boy.
What is that? A what?
A top hat boy.
What is that? Explain that.
I don't want to get you.
No. What?
I don't want to get you.
People who don't know, what is a top hat boy? It's a podcast.
He Jewish.
He a yarmulke boy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what he is. You feel me? So, nah, man, I ain't never considered Drake to be here. I didn't fuck with some of his music. But all the music I fuck with, he didn't write it. He may have wrote a few verses. He may have wrote a few verses, but he ain't write that shit.
Okay, so let's segue to your journey after Small, and you know, people love saying if I knew then what I know now. So now you done elevated SmallTyme thing that happened. Now you done stepped all the way into the CEO mode, and you discover Doe B. A lot of people
actually Doe B discovered me.
Speak to that, cause I always thought you discovered Doe B.
You could probably talk to Young Small about this one. I used to
I love how you like plugging like niggas.
Yeah, I'm gonna get these niggas love.
Because it's like 3 niggas I got to interview now, but just because this.
Yeah. So actually, I used to run it, and it used to always be working with Young Small, right?
Facts.
And I think you know Book. Damn, his name Mike. Okay. Damn, Bone say he outside. But anyway.
He outside here? Want me to go get him?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question that you can answer.
Okay.
How did you meet Doe B? That should give me enough time to go get him and come back. How did the big Hulk Doe B?
Hey, you know what? It took a year for me to meet him.
Tell the people. I go get Bone. He in the front. You give him the address.
Front door.
Yeah.
Sensor is opened. Disarm now.
And you talking that shit? Talking about we was too.
Now disarm.
Nigga, I'm going outside to get Bone, cutting my alarm off, about to go take a piss. I'm ghetto as hell.
Yeah.
Y'all should have called at least me for a verse.
Ain't I feel you?
Nah. So tell the people.
I'm finna tell them.
Yeah, how did the Hulk Doe B collabo even happen?
I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, he better call that quick.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm most definitely gonna tell you.
And I ain't cutting none of this out now.
Hey, wait, you see my car? That white car with the Texas tag. Just ride till you see it. It'll be on your left. But keep ride past that. You'll see the Texas tag. It ain't too many cars down there. You looking to your left. You won't walk in that space right there. Hello? Yeah, I'm still live. I'll hit you back in 1 minute.
Come on, go do what you do.
And then we done went through the whole bottle of peach. You know I'm fucked up.
Yeah, so we there.
It ain't no fucking.
I need to give me a hit that shit. That's not gonna kill it. I'm not gonna drink the rest of that. Just hit a little bit more than I hit it. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't lying.
I'm about to hit that bitch. Yeah.
Check 1, 2, nigga.
Yeah, we in this bitch. Boom, boom, boom. We back. Intermission over. Okay. For the chat's sake, let's I need to clear. I need to make sure they understand what happened with SmallTyme. Let's just end the SmallTyme chat.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Niggas started fighting. Niggas started fighting. All of us. But I ain't gonna lie, we kept it. I had to keep it even. Niggas broke up. Niggas went solo. And I let every nigga defend themselves. You feel me? Niggas went solo. But that even happened before we even dropped Certified. You feel me? Like, a lot of niggas don't even know that. Like, they gave me a chance to work with Jungle, but we still were repping Small. So I got to get at the Jungle. I got to get at the Cat, and I got to get at the Dirty. That I don't think Jungle had did his fam only shit. Jungle was still small. Jungle ain't never won a breakup. I think Cat just tried some shit. You feel me? Lil Dirty, man, we just fight. Man, Dirty used to not show up. Man, we used to have to look for this nigga to go make the money to do the show. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Every fucking show Dirty, we gotta find him.
Gotta look for him.
He got lost. So that was that David Ruffin shit. And I ain't a knock at him. Cause it's all love, bro. Like I'm not speaking I'm only speaking my truth. Cat, I think Cat head got blowed too big. Cause he was hot too. You feel me? I think Jungle wanted to keep it together because Jungle still stayed and rep Small. Even when he did his solo shit, he still did it under, like, I think, Small World.
What was the biggest, okay, if you had to judge, what was the biggest single? Was it Way Down Under? Well, okay, what was Jungle's biggest song? Way Down Under or I Deserve?
Way Down Under, no fucking comparison.
So, boom. So what would you say was the biggest song or bigger song? Way Down Under or Pocket Full of Stones? And this gonna answer the Beyonce. Who was the Beyonce?
Way Down Under. Way Down Under.
So
Way Down Under is like it's a Montgomery song. But just remember, we were broke up at the time we dropped Way Down Under. And then he said, hey my boy, do you know who you messing with? It's the smallest of the small. Straight up out the thickest clique. Yeah, we thick, like them girls in the summer. He's still repping Small. Yeah. So Jungle always kind of incorporated the brand in everything he did outside of Fam Only. He had to reincorporate himself with Fam Only. And the only thing about Fam Only, Hook wasn't a part of that shit. Like, that's how I'm going to say. The only thing about what Cat did, Hook wasn't a part of it. When Dirty did Underdog, Hook wasn't a part of it. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, so I mean, as a CEO, like when Wayne did YMCMB, that was under Cash Money. Like when
we the ones that market. We the ones that market and sell that product.
So how does it make you feel when they come with their subsidiaries and you're not a part of it? Like
I felt like nigga left me on the sidewalk.
Because even with Kendrick, with
listen,
PG Lane,
nigga,
PG Lane still attached to TDE.
I feel like niggas left me on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
I feel like niggas left me on the sidewalk. But I still love them niggas.
Yeah.
So imagine it. When we do get back in the same room and make amends, when we do get back in the same room, make amends, look at the classic shit we did.
Okay, taking what you took from SmallTyme Dirty Killer Cat, the whole situation, what part of that did you apply when you stepped into the Doe B situation?
You gotta understand. All right, I stepped away from music, right? I stepped away from music, and the only reason I was doing music is because my mom had adopted Young Small. So Young Small was in my house. Young Small, let me tell you about Young Smalls. Young Small, he's my adopted brother. Okay. Like a lot of people don't know that. He originally from Trinidad. I think they moved to King Hill, but Small had started staying with my mama so much to the point that my mama adopted him. He come from a loving family, so it ain't about that. It's just the fact that when I can look back at it today, I think he had such an admiration for me to where he incorporated himself in my family as a little brother. You feel me? Small, I could go back to the day. I could go back to the days, goddamn, I probably had about 10, 15 bowls here in my mama's house. But Young Small will probably go in that bitch, steal him about 3 bowls. and my son, Merk, rest in peace, son. Shit, Merk would be like, Dad, I see you Small with 3 ounces. Hey, I tell Merk, man, go steal the weed back and give it to him. I'm gonna give you $100. Yeah. Tight shit. So Young Small, my brother. You get me? Like, he was my brother. So, okay, I started working with him. He wanted to rap, so I started working with him. We did some shit. Like, we got some hot shit together, right? Now, Okay, into about 9 months of working with. Well, I used to always run with Doe, cause I did a feature with Child Money. Doe was there. I used to always go to Mike. I don't know if you know Mike. I think he called himself Mike Upshaw. We call him Book. I used to always record Young Small at Book Studio. Doe B will be in that motherfucker. I would go into little back, little niggas in the room with a studio. I would go in the studios and I always run across Doe. So one day I still ain't know who the fuck he was, but when I walk in the studio, he'll hurry up and get off the computer. He'll save his music or save his session or whatever. But one day he let his session play. I said, that young nigga cold. Thanks. So at that time, he was a young nigga then, but this how this shit happened. This shit crazy. So me and Young Small used to move around. So every time I go to a studio, he was there. And then one time I did a song with Child Money and Bama Ben. Bama Ben knew who Doe was, right? So I ain't know who Doe was. But me being a trapper, a Montgomery trapper, I walk in the studio, we're in Trinicoat at what the nigga name Skinny? Skinny, who used to record for Deuce. I mean, do beats for Deuce. Okay. I just know about
that name Skinny?
Yeah.
Skinny something, but it was Skinny was in it.
It was Skinny something.
Shout out Skinny.
So shit, I go down to Trinicoat working with Child Money and motherfucking Bama Ben. So I walk in the studio, right? And I'm a nigga out here getting it. I'm a trapper. I go in the studio and I know a nigga trying to just get me to see some shit. This young nigga had motherfucking pills, crack. This nigga had a sandwich bag full of look like 1.5 perk bags and shit. I'm looking at this nigga, and at the time I still don't know him. I said, damn, young nigga, you can't be riding like that. You feel me? Like this nigga had shit.
That shit was all content.
This shit was crazy.
Like it was down there set up. Like
yeah.
I'm like somebody told him like, hey, I'm gonna give you the kit to get his attention.
He got my attention.
He coming to the studio,
but he ain't get my attention.
Hold all this bullshit.
He ain't get my. He ain't get my attention in the way that I'm. I told the young nigga something like it's like a older coon trying to tell a young nigga, bro, you can't move like that. Goddamn the 4 pull yo, what you gonna do with all these? Why that? Look, that's 9 months. This everything you got sacked up, boy. Just keep adding new months up to you. That's how many years they gonna give you.
All distribution.
Yes, intent to sell.
That shit distribution.
So shit, I saw the nigga and I still ain't know who he was. He just was in the studio and we rap. I leave out the studio, he don't holler at me. So shit, I'm still working with Young Small. And one day, Young Small like, shit. No, hold up, let me bag up. So this same young nigga, I go in the studio with Conflict. Now who introduced me, who put me on Doe B, it was motherfucking Conflict and Fathead. So that when Frank White had the studio on Carmichael. I don't know if you ever went there.
Yeah, I went.
So I go in the studio on Carmichael and we don't do no fucking music. We end up shooting down. Me, Fathead, Conflict. It was a few more niggas in there too. I can't recall who I was in there, but for the most part, Fathead and Conflict. And then Conflict put me on that I Got 'Em remix, right? That was the night I recorded the I Got 'Em remix. So as we was shooting dice, no, Doe was on the fucking song. He was on a song with me, Big Pimp, Conflict, and some fucking body else. So shit, I said, damn, that young nigga that cold. That nigga said, boy, you don't know Doe B? I said, hell no, I don't know no but Doe B. He said, you know, the young nigga got patched in the face, got shot in the face. I'm like, shit, I don't know. I said, where happened at? At the time, I was staying damn near off of Willie Road. So shit, he was like, you know, the young nigga got shot at the gas station by the crystals, this. I don't know, because I ain't in the young nigga business at the time.
Yeah.
So shit, we sat down and we listened to his mixtape. But his mixtape was a group. It was CBM. The mixtape was a group. It was CBM. So shit, Fathead them co-signed the fuck out of that nigga. But I still haven't met him yet. So, no, let me see. I still hadn't met him yet. I just kept hearing shit. So it was kind of destined to happen anyway, because you kept hearing shit. So my wife threw a party for my daughter. She threw a party for my daughter. The whole time I'm in there, at the party, these little boys wanted to play my Xbox. So I go in there and plug up the Xbox, but here it is, it's a girl sitting on the sofa. I knew her because she stayed in King Hill way back then. Doe did spend a little time in King Hill. Yeah. So I kind of remember her, but I didn't know her because one of my partners was fucking with her too.
Respectfully, like
Tamara.
It was two different versions of Doe. It was the before the shooting and the after. Yeah. Like if you didn't know Doe before he got the shooting in the car or the eye shit and all that, the patch, the after the shooting, like the patch Doe B versus the pre-patch, that situation to me changed, bro.
He was a group, but you have to remember this. SKOOLY with the Toolie. I had so many niggas kept telling me about this nigga.
Yeah,
you remember SKOOLY? RP, man, I miss that nigga. Man, see, the city need niggas like him.
Man, listen.
I miss that nigga.
It's a couple niggas that have, that ain't with us no more that I personally feel like that's the issue with the city. Like, the city ain't the city no more without SKOOLY.
With a lot of people, bro.
The city ain't the city no more without FATT.
Yeah.
Shit, RP Super.
So all these niggas are a chapter of my life. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, while we here, give me your best Supernova story. Or the most,
We'll come back to Doe. Let me finish this shit with Doe right quick. So shit, boom. This is, I met Doe way before I met him. But I had people coming to me. So SKOOLY with the two, like, Hook, man, please just come to my party. This the whole time, the whole LA, what the nigga name? LA. Young LA, futuristic movement. Yeah, the futuristic move. So I wasn't on to that shit. So shit, SKOOLY with the two, like, Hook, just come to this show because I want you to see this nigga. He gave me like $500 pull up. That bitch was pumping too. But it was so many young niggas, I couldn't hang around. So before I performed, or out there, could have been after, CBM went on. Yeah. I remember the name from shooting dice with Conflict and goddamn Fathead in Frank White studio. So the name pop up in my head, CBM. So I'm looking for the nigga with the patch. He ain't wear no patch that night. He had on shade. So I wouldn't be able to identify him. Yeah. Okay. But that nigga rocked that bitch. Hook was in that bitch. So he always had something for me. Yeah. So like how you say, how did I discover Doe? He discovered me. I had a name just in the street.
Like he put on extra that night because you was.
He put on extra, and I said, "Them niggas dope." So okay, it still didn't register that. Damn, I was just listening to these nigga music a little while before. So SKOOLY with the Toolie, we lead out. So now I had a party, and his sister come to my daughter party, bring the kids through, come through my daughter party. So I'm sitting in my living room. And I'm wondering, like, why is this girl in the fucking living room with me when the party's in the backyard? All right. Tamara kept saying, Hook, you need to fuck with my brother. I'm like, who the fuck is your brother? Yeah. Doe B. You ain't never heard of him? Listen, Hook, he could rap, 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 he could rap. Now, that's like the fourth motherfucker.
Like motherfucker down there pushing, bro.
Yeah, and I met him that one time in the studio with Chaz and Bama Ben, but I still ain't knowing. Yeah. All right. So shit, let's move forward from Tamara. So one night, Young Small called me and said, bro, in the morning, I got Doe B. We need to go in that bitch and do it. And I got some shit that I probably could release with you when we first hooked up. So shit, I go to the studio. We do 2 songs for Young Small, because at this time, I was just putting money behind Young Small because he wanted to rap. But I wasn't invested into it because I know we still had to develop him. We had to develop him in order to compete in the game. But I was still investing into his, into his craft. His craft. I was investing into him. So we do 2 songs with Doe. Man, me and Doe started working so good. And I actually rapped on these 2 songs. It was that one song that went on his first mixtape, Definition of the Trapper, with Fat Head on the little hook.
Yeah.
Big shit popping. So that was one of the songs, but we also did another song that we never released. Okay, bruh. So I do my little verse. I meet Doe. I tell the nigga how hot he is. Tell Small, man, I'm going to leave y'all in the studio. I'm finna go. Ask about how much he charging. Pay this little bill. But shit, man, my phone was blowing up. I had to get the fuck out of that motherfucker, right? So, as I'm walking out the door, man, that nigga ran out that door. That nigga ran out that door and introduced it. This is his first time ever introducing himself to me. This nigga run out the door, introduce himself to me. This nigga tell me he got all his music. I said, shit, I'm still not knowing who the nigga is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm still not knowing who the young nigga is. So, but I said, well, shit, here go my number. Hit me up tomorrow. Just let me hear your music. Boom, bam, bam, we'll make some happen. So, shit, that nigga hit me up the next day early. Fuck that morning. Pull up on me. I got something for you. I went. He gave me 5 songs. He gave me 5 solo songs. One of those songs was I'm Gucci. Yeah. By the time I rolled home, by the time I rolled an hour, I called that nigga back. I said, look, bro, if you listen to me, and it wasn't on no dictatorship shit, I said, if you listen to me, bro, trust in what I could do for you, I'm going to have you a deal in less than a year.
How long it took y'all to get a deal?
Less than a year.
How did the song with Future happen? Was it Made of Money?
Man, Future used to come to the hood. Future used to come to the hood. Did 4 racks on racks.
Oh yeah, it was 4 racks on racks. It was 4
Future,
Tony
man.
Montana, this was 4
and I ain't trying to put Future was a trapper.
Yeah.
Future was a real ass nigga, bro. Future, man. Future the realest nigga in the game from who I met. Like outside of nigga like Gucci and them. Like Gucci a real nigga. But I met T.I. And I fucked with T.I. I did business with T.I. Brought him to Montgomery a few times. But Future was the realest nigga still to this day in the game. Future was a real street nigga.
Yeah.
Like Future wasn't scared to pull up, bro. And I say this. I say if your money right, he'll come fuck with you on some street shit, just fucking with you, like wrap it up with green wrap, take it to the gump.
Yeah.
Future say this shit. Man, that nigga used to pull up on the north with that shit. So we kind of had a relationship. We had one. Bucky had a relationship with him. My partner Bucky, Blood Bucky. He had a relationship with him and introduced him to the game. Yeah. You feel me? So every time Future used to come to town, shit, we out in the streets with him. So one day he came and he was working at Racks on Racks. And I just was like, shit, Doe wanted the feature.
Yeah.
Doe, we chopped it up with him. Shit, that nigga said, man, he said, just give me $2,500.
Oh, GEFFEN asked you, how much y'all paid for that feature?
25. I gave him 25. He was worth it. But I actually was paying for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I just was really paying for a goddamn membership.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Cause he had already
a subscription.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He fucked with us though. And I think that's the fucked up thing about it. We should have signed on and just followed free band. He'll still probably be here today. But I like that about the young nigga because the only thing was different from my time working with Small and my time working with Doe, I had already learned from my fucking mistakes. You get me? You get me? Yeah. Like, I didn't want to still be the boss. And I still didn't want to goddamn tie no nigga up in no paperwork. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, it's a psychic thing. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to tie you up with the paperwork because I don't need to put that pressure on you. I need you to as good as your mind is, I need you still to be creative.
In that same pocket.
Don't worry about no money. Boy, I got bands.
Yeah.
Fuck what they talking about out there, bro. I'm going to keep me a 20, 30.
How did it go from that to now Doe damn near under Frank? Or the perception is now he under Frank?
Man.
At one point, it was Hulk is, you know.
It always been that.
But where did Frank White come in?
I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. That nigga wanted to fuck with Frank because Frank was hometown. Frank had the live mixtape connections. Frank had by him working through the radio, it's way easier for Frank to motherfucking Frank was fucking with the industry, bro. Frank fuck with major execs. When you think about if you in the industry, don't they bring all the fucking music they want to break
Through the radio.
through the radio?
Yeah.
So you dealing with radio. Yeah. You kind of get what I'm saying. Frank had a lot to offer. I ain't gonna lie.
Do you think?
As far as connects,
Do you think how Frank? I didn't say Frank. How the business went in that situation? How do you feel
Frank
about
a
the business?
fuck nigga for that. But you ever love somebody? You ever love somebody? Listen to me though. This some real shit. You ever love somebody and then not give a fuck about them? You know what I mean? Like I tell you that I love Frank, but I don't give a fuck about him. I don't fuck with him because you at certain lines you can't cross. The boy tried to cross me on every fucking level possible. You feel me? The nigga crossed me on every level possible. He basically stole clout and got credit for shit he didn't do.
Yeah, because that was the thing. Like,
He ain't never invested a dime into Junior Balls invested more financially into Doe career than Frank White.
at any point, because a lot of people think that at some point, like Doe was signed to RADO. Was Doe signed to RADO ever? Or under the like? How did?
I ain't gonna lie. I even called RADO personally. And see this. I'm 100 because
and you put me on shit.
I've been
a lot of shit I'm asking.
I've been know RADO way before the music shit. I know RADO before D Block. I've been know RADO way before any of that shit.
What was the name before RADO? What was it? I think I was called.
I don't even want to call my nigga name.
Yeah. Not his government. I'm saying like, it was a rap name.
He ain't have no rap name at the time.
It wasn't Shorty Rockin' no shit like that.
Steve-O. We used to call him Steve-O when I first met him. Like me and RADO actually slept in traps together. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like we was on some ratchet shit like that. But I called RADO, and I was like, because at the time RADO Red Cred. When you think of Red Cred and all that shit from the top of the bottom of the top of West Side going into Red Cred, RADO been out here a long time.
Yeah.
You feel me? And at the time he was moving. Cause shit, I did some work with RADO. And I could have took advantage. I never wanted to be a fucking rapper.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I never gave a fuck about that shit. You know what I mean? Like, rappers get tested the most, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? We in these niggas city. Got groupies, you got, man, niggas gonna check your temperature, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
My baby mama in the club goddamn excited to see Big Hope. It's an issue.
So I prefer to be the nigga.
Doe B in the club.
I prefer to be the nigga close to the guns to make sure we get up out of that bitch. You feel me? I prefer to be the nigga that deal with the DJ. I prefer the nigga to go get the back ends and count out the money. I can't do all that shit and be on no fucking stage.
Yeah.
So I knew RADO, cause me and RADO fucked around. Like RADO is like a brother to me. Yeah. I don't know how he feel about me. I know it's love, but I don't know. I am not gonna say I'm genuine, cause I'm only gonna I'm speaking my truth.
Yeah,
I never got close enough to him to understand what he really feel about me. But he just did off the porch.
Yeah.
He showed mad love to me. Oh, like, yeah. So I ain't take Doe to RADO, but I had conversations about RADO fucking working with Doe.
Yeah.
Now from what Doe told me, he had already been dealing with 1610.
Yeah.
Before Bama Ben, I think that when LP Monte,
Yep.
they was working. Remember they did the Purple Rain CD, right?
Shout out LP Nick.
Yeah, shout out to Nick. These like real niggas. See the shit?
Yeah.
Man, we can sit here and talk.
I know niggas, like we know the niggas that know the
We can
real.
talk. We can put it in industry term. Industry
If you
term.
listen, a lot of people watch the Juice Box interviews, and we by now usually we only talk about niggas' personal story like 10, 15 minutes. We damn near.
Nah, this shit street, man.
Yeah, we ain't even
like
gotta go
Montgomery.
into industry
The
shit,
streets.
like,
the streets.
You
Of,
feel me?
but
This
listen,
the first official motherfucking.
the streets of Montgomery we gotta give Montgomery, the streets of Montgomery, love for what they helped create as far as the music
Facts.
scenes in Montgomery, man. Fuck the rap. It's the motherfucker that supported us, bro.
Yeah.
Like Montgomery is hard as fuck, bro. Like on any level you want to get on. Any level. Montgomery is like, whew.
Do you think that you made the biggest what? Okay, yeah, I'm saying I gotta say this.
You were telling me,
What
you
do
were
you
asking me
regret
about
more?
Frank White. You asked me about
Well,
Frank White, and
okay.
then you went to
Okay.
RADO.
Yeah, 'cause I'm
so
trying
I don't
to-
know if I answered your questions, but I took Doe to RADO. Let's talk about RADO.
Okay, you took
I called RADO like, man, you got fuck with this young nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me? He ain't buying to it at first.
Is that we got like DUB floats and like Cold Summer?
Way before that.
But I'm
Wasn't no
saying,
music
You
laid.
took him there, but I'm saying is that where those songs came
Wasn't no
from?
music laid. But at a time that I know Doe is repping Red Crest, I'm from the fucking North. But I'm from Montgomery.
Yeah.
You feel me? So at the time, Doe repping Red Crest, the hottest thing on the South at that time was RADO. And I'm trying to, my thing is, like, I can see the future. Like, RADO, we gotta fuck with this young nigga. I ain't say you gotta fuck with him. I ain't say I gotta fuck with him. We gotta fuck with this young nigga.
Yeah, there's no
bro,
way
you
around
gotta
it.
stamp this young nigga.
Yeah.
So I'm taking it to RADO to stamp. You get me? Now,
Low key, what you doing with coming on Juice Box? Let's start there. Like you really doing the same thing with the pod right now. Like, boy, I'm fucking with that shit. Like,
RADO wasn't hearing that shit at first. That shit, RADO wasn't hearing it at first. And then I'm gonna tell you what Doe told me though. He said when he was working with Nick, it like Doe ain't even had the status to even speak to RADO at the time.
facts.
Cause RADO he been a boss a
I
long
got a couple
time.
stories, and I know for a fact, like, but that ain't my story to tell.
But I felt
know.
like this. See, and that's how I don't know. That's how I'm gonna go off. Like I said, I ain't question. I don't got question about our relationship.
Yeah.
It's love that coming from him, and I feel like if love come from me, I feel like it love come from him. I'm speaking to RADO. RADO eventually fucked with her.
Yeah.
So a little time afterward, RADO did call me. Well, me and RADO had a conversation, and then RADO said, "I'm gonna fuck with the nigga."
Let me ask you this though: do you think your issue was that you were too like the street mentality that you brought with you into the industry? Fucked you up a little bit more than it helped. Like, yeah, it might have protected you from certain.
Dumb that question down for me.
Do you think that you coming into this shit like I ain't gonna ask for no handouts, which would
I couldn't do it like that.
to another, but see, you
I couldn't
saying
do it
ask
like
for
that.
a handout is a nigga. Being,
I couldn't do it like
if
that.
a label say I got,
I
five,
never been there looked at it like
a
that.
label giving you 500,000 could be looked at.
Fuck
as a
them
handout.
labels at the time, because at the time, this is the thing about it, bro.
You see what I'm saying though?
But
if a nigga offer you a $500,000, you look at it as a handout.
but see, that gotta be hindsight.
Yeah.
Because you know what? How the fuck you gonna do something you ain't even got a bug? Nobody don't even know you, nigga.
Yeah.
Why would I take my music to a label, to
you just-
anybody?
you
Bro,
just-
I ain't got 1,000 motherfucking, I ain't got 1,000 followers.
You just told me that you asked Universal for $1 million for small.
But you know what? I had fucking goddamn the sales and the goddamn. I had the sales to bag that up.
okay.
I had the radio spins
you
to
said
bag
with
that.
Doe, it was
I had the
like more
BDS
like you
and I
knew you
had
was
the
starting
sound
from ground
scan
up.
to bag that up. But you know what? I ain't had the BDS spins and the sound scan there for no million.
But you still asked for it.
That was some arrogant shit.
So why didn't you do the same thing with Doe?
Pause. Because you know why? I learned from that first rodeo.
Facts.
I learned from Small. I'm finna build it, bud. Shit, Doe cousin. Shit, I had a relationship with Doe cousin. I ain't know it with cousin. Doc used to come down here and fuck with me on street levels. You feel me? Before I even did a mixtape with Doe, that nigga said, Doc, my cousin. I went to Doc and said, bro, I'm fucking with your. Hold on, let me finish. I went to Doc and Doc, he can't deny this shit. I went to Doc and said, boy, I'm fucking with your cousin.
Yeah.
But we need you. You feel me? Doc was in position, but you know what? Doc told me straight up, but I can't do nothing to him, man. We got to get him hot. But it's your cousin. Help me get this nigga hot. Do you think Doc helped me get him hot?
I don't know. Yeah.
Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no.
But Doc was also fucking with Tip, right?
Yes.
And
he was working goddamn Mac Bone and Big Country and all them niggas.
Shout out to Mac Bone and Big Country. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Doc ain't his own cousin ain't help him. So I ain't never looking for no help. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I know the process, bro. You have to create your own buzz.
Like, Doe B Big 3 was, to me, like, I'm speaking for myself.
Go ahead.
Doe B Big 3 was Hulk, Frank, and Bow.
Shit, Bow got paid. Bow got paid, bro. Bow got paid.
I could alternate Frank out for Carter Banks.
It was business dealing with Bow. I'm not finna get none of these niggas no praise, bro. We paid for this shit. You feel me? Like, it took years. It took years for to be respected in the manner that I want to help. Bow did what he could, but at the end of the day, we was customers. You get what I'm saying? Probably gonna treat us better than the average customer.
Yeah.
You get me? You gonna get us the Jordans early?
I do feel like Bow kind of took interest in Doe. And
it took years. It took time, bro.
Yeah.
You had to break bread. Like, I'm not finna sit here and get no nigga no shit, bro. I ain't finna get no niggas no shit.
So how did you feel when, like, Doe
I ain't getting nobody no glory, cause you don't hear them nigga giving me no glory.
Like when Doe went where he went and the T.I. shit happened, and even the passing of Doe, it's like when Doe got to that pinnacle, we didn't really hear Hulk. It was more Frank White, Bow, T.I.
Them motherfuckers stole my music, bro. How you feel? How you think that feel? Boy, it's a nigga no nigga, boy, I don't think no nigga in Alabama can size up to my catalog.
Yeah.
Can't. I ain't got the wealth to show that. Because you know what I did with that music, bro? Like everything there, but I don't value none of that shit. Which I should. I should have. Shit. I don't value none of that shit, bro. I paid for that shit. I paid for Beats. I paid for Versace. I paid for Gucci. Bro, I paid for travel. I paid for food. I paid nigga bills. Bro, how you think it's so easy for you as an artist to work on your creative side?
Yeah.
You feel me? You got a nigga right there with you, boy, got your back. You got a nigga, and even when the bands run short, niggas going to get more of that shit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? When I met that nigga, nobody wasn't fucking with him. I ain't gonna lie. Who was fucking with him? I don't know how the business. We never got to discuss how the business went at 1610. Nick just was a street nigga too. Nick a trapper.
I met Doe.
That shit ain't make him no money.
When he was still fucking with the Hardheads. First time I met Doe in the studio at Hard. Like, he's like, whatever he had going on in his personal life, I know he was staying there. Mm-hmm. And he was like, I was down there paying them niggas like $25 an hour for studio time. Country, Burnham, CeeLo. Mm-hmm. I'm recording them niggas shit, and Doe downstairs. And I'm up that bitch rapping, and Doe one of them niggas, like, he was a rapper's rapper. Like, that nigga.
As a young nigga,
that
too.
nigga walk into your session.
As a young nigga.
And goddamn be writing a verse for a song you ain't even ask him to get on. But by the time you get damn near done with your first hook, verse, and want to hear it back, he done wrote a whole verse for your shit. Boy, I ain't asked you nothing about getting on nothing. This, before the accident, this is respectfully, this Doe with 2 eyes. Like he even got this. None of that shooting shit. None of that done happened yet. He just the young homie. He just want to rap. Like he the nigga that can freestyle. The youngest version of a hip hop nigga I've ever seen from the city.
That.
So when the blow up or the inflation of Doe happened, I was just happy to know, like, nigga, boy, I've been fucking. I'm telling this nigga earlier, like, hey, boy, you got some shit different. Like, nigga, we just playing in the studio, me, him, Burnham. Mm-hmm. Now, mind you, country is CeeLo there, but I'm freestyling with the white boy and Doe.
They were working, but you have to think, everybody that Doe worked on, he was never a priority. He never became a priority linked up with me. Even with 1610, he was a feature on, more of a feature.
Yeah, because they was more so featured focused on like, Bama Ben at the time.
But shit.
Bird Flu. That was their priority.
But who came first? Did Monte come before Bama Ben?
Yeah, LP Monte.
But that's all at the same time.
Yeah, but shout out
I think
to Monte.
Bama Ben came first.
Yeah, Monte ain't just like he dropped, but he ain't really catch. And shout out to Monte.
He made a little noise though.
Yeah, but his thing is the clothes. Like,
but at the time it wasn't that.
But what pop for him was the clothes. Just like with me. Like the podcast.
But that's in the recreation.
Yeah, because you got to when the music don't work.
But I don't even think he was invested into it like that.
He tried. Shout out to Monte. I love that nigga to death.
He put it out there. Because you gotta understand, it's a level of consistency. You have to, the boy, like how you said,
would you have put 20,000 behind LP Monte rapping? Or LP or 1610 clothing? Keep it real. Now come
I ain't know him like
you
that.
done had Jungle, Cat, Small, and Doe. Next round, you got 20,000. You putting 20,000 behind LP Monte rapping.
I ain't go back and really focus on the Purple Rain CD until I met Doe.
Facts.
You feel me? Because I needed to know more about him. And I fucked around and heard of him and Monte. I feel like they had great chemistry. So I think Monte could have popped off.
He could have, because
he swag with a soul.
Personality and charisma.
He swag with a soul. If he would have been consistent in the studio, he would have had a situation.
Facts. I believe that too.
Mm-hmm.
I also think that the fashion shit was more of his passion.
It's all incorporated. Fashion, hip hop, the culture. When you think about the culture of hip hop, ain't fashion a part of it?
Facts.
You feel me? So I like the Monte. I would have worked with Monte. I actually had a meeting one time, but I don't know like what the nigga name used to be at the radio station. Damn, what that nigga name, Hirsch?
What station?
He used to be at the radio station. Whoa. Ain't that his name?
Lil Woe.
Lil Woe. Lil Woe actually, me, Lil Woe, Monte, and Doe actually had we actually had a meeting one day. We actually had
Shout
a
out
meeting.
Lil Woe too, man.
Yeah. We actually had a week meeting with Lil Woe, Monte, and Doe. That right after the Purple Rain. I don't know what the fuck was. It was Doe and Monte had whatever they had. They were working out. I don't know what it was because we never spoke of. So I ain't finna speak on some shit that, I don't know shit about. I won't speak on that. Yeah. Their relationship was already established before I came around. But shit, I could say this much. After that meeting, Doe went harder, bro. Doe went real hard. Doe went harder.
Hey, Young Small in the chat too.
Oh, Young Small? No, Young Small introduced that shit. Young Small introduced it. Young Small brought Doe to me.
Do you feel like you got the short end of the stick in that situation, though, honestly?
They got all my music, bro.
Like Frank White and
bro, they got all my music. All that music, bro. Like I sat up here and talk about, bro, that's shit invested. That's time, that's energy, that's finances invested into that shit. To walk away with that shit,
So why didn't you like go like harder for just like, hey man, I need that, or not even
because I loved that nigga too much. To have that music and not have him ain't mean shit to me at the time.
Like fuck that music.
You feel me? If I can get him back without a song, I have that nigga back because like we locked all the way in like that, Hirsch. If I can get that nigga back and fuck the music, bro, man, that shit, niggas who ain't invest shit in the music will be was in control of it. Niggas who got paid for whatever source, for whatever job they did on the music was in control of it. You think a nigga called me and said, Huck, anything, bro? You know what I mean? Like, you think, bro, and the thing about it, Hirsch, how quiet has I been about that situation?
I ain't never heard you say shit about it. That's why I'm asking you questions.
Shit, I don't gotta say it because at the end of the day, the street know, right? Like, come on, man. Come on, man, the street know, man. Shit. Man, I had to get out on the streets and pass out CDs and pump CDs. After I get out the streets, pushing music, shit, nigga, I had to get on the computer and fucking push it on the goddamn computer. You feel what I'm saying? I had to make sure those goddamn mixtape views were going up. You get me? Like, you still dealing with an unknown rapper.
Was it when shit hit the fan and it was time for the labels and the industry to get involved? Was it because you didn't do the how were you able to be left out of that? Because if you were like, was it the same thing with the small? Like, it wasn't no paperwork. This was more like a brotherhood than business.
I ain't signed though to no paperwork.
Do you regret that?
My paperwork, them bands.
Do you regret that now, knowing what you know?
No.
Not saying
that gave niggas time to hang themselves, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let's think about this. If you go back and look at Doe B first mixtape, Definition of a Trapper, I even tried to incorporate SmallTyme into that. You notice on that first CD is Small World Entertainment and Coke Block Music.
That's a fact.
On the first CD, right?
That's a fact.
I ain't gonna say that I didn't get the support of Small, but I didn't get the support of Small on that. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if I'm bringing some shit that I know is a lick to the table to the family, I'm keeping it 100, right? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and those see it too. Let's try it this way. Before it was Coke Block Music, what Doe was coming with. That was his entity. My entity was Small World Entertainment. You get me? That was the beginning of a partnership. Now, in that 2 years, in that year before we really got the deal, okay, we got Frank White. That before Frank White became manager. I don't think Frank White became manager until like Trap Life.
Did you and Frank have a conversation about that manager shit? Because
man, he cut though.
The word in the street is
he
like
cut though. He cut though.
He kinda like,
he a white boy. I don't know Frank. Frank don't give a fuck about me. Frank don't give a fuck. Doe told Frank this to his face. Doe ain't fuck with Frank like that for real, my nigga. You feel me?
Yeah, clip that.
But you know what Frank did?
Timestamp
you know
that.
You know what Frank did? Frank got Doe into a meeting. You feel me? It ain't get us a deal. Bruh, I'm gonna tell you a story. So, I don't remember how the CDs came. I know it was Definition of a Trapper, the initial CD. What came after that? Was it Trap Life?
Yeah, Definition of Trapper 2.
Frank White ain't heard none of the music. He can recite a fucking verse.
You know what's crazy? I remember going to 97.9 jams with my cousin, and I remember I was cutting hair at the barbershop. I remember Frank taking me to the trunk of his car, popping the trunk, and he had posters, CDs, and inserts.
Of what?
Of Definition of a Trapper.
Okay.
The first one.
Okay.
And I remember him being like, boom, this is the artist I got, this one I'm pushing, boom, 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 boom. And I remember taking a nice stack of that shit, just like, take this shop and just pass it out for you. On some street team shit.
He probably gave it to him. But shit, I paid them that. I paid that.
My question is,
I paid that. That's still an investment in the back of another nigga trunk.
Yeah.
That's my investment in the back of another nigga trunk. Studio.
I honestly, at that time, I thought that y'all were working. I always thought that y'all worked together.
He wasn't
with Doe.
signed on, think, as management until like Trap Life.
That's 3 CDs later.
Mm-hmm.
It was Definition of a Trapper. It was Trap Life. Oh no, Definition of a Trapper, Trap Life 2. Then it was Trap Life. Yeah. DOA, DOAT, the DOAT 2, then it was Trap Life. I thought that he was a manager from the first joint because I got my first little...
It really wasn't no shows in between that shit. We started doing little shows. It was probably like 1,500. He probably got up to 1,500. It took a while before.
So you and Frank was not working together.
We were working together. We were working together from a standpoint of, him and Doe were mostly working together.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how would y'all? There's no way. Like, if he snaked you, then it's like.
This the deal, bro.
Y'all was kind of like tug of warring.
This the deal,
but
bro.
you didn't know you was in tug of war.
Okay, I ain't had the tug of war. I ain't had the tug of war because you have to understand, my position was established.
Yeah.
You get me? You gotta understand if all us in the little pen, we the little pups. So when whoever feeding us throw that first batch across the fence, all the little pups gonna run to that first batch.
Facts.
By the time that second dump come, whoever the pups that ain't eating off that first dump, got damn near the whole second dump to theyself.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I wasn't gonna take a manager's role anyway. You feel me? I wasn't gonna take a manager's role anyway. He couldn't give me that. He couldn't give me that. I invested too much money to be worth 10 or 15%.
Yeah.
You feel me? That shit wouldn't have did shit for me because I was gonna give it right back to him. So I feel like I should have received some out that deal, that initial deal.
Yeah.
I felt like I should have, but I still didn't give a fuck because I knew, okay, let's fast forward. And I ain't take a diss at Bow. I'm just speaking my truth. You can get Bow on here and y'all can talk about that shit. Whatever he feel like his truth is, y'all can talk about it. I got genuine love for Bow.
Facts.
But when I said the shit about a customer, that what we was, that how we built our relationship off being a customer.
Yeah.
Okay, Frank was out the door. Cause Frank, let's think, how do he break up? What have you invested into this man's career to break up his publishing? How could you portion off his publishing to where he don't get but 25%?
What percentage did Frank get?
25%. How you do that? Doe don't get number 25% of his publishing when he find out.
Listen, for those who don't know how the music business works, publishing is one of the strongest. Like that, that's
what made Frank think he worth 25% of the publishing.
Publishing is.
What did he invest into his career?
That's forever.
What did he invest?
A nigga that get a percentage, that's forever.
Bro, what did he invest into? I had the paper. We could have went Scream. We could have went any DJ we wanted to get the live mixtape hookup. We could have went anywhere. What did you invest to get 25% of this man published? But see, I'm saying that to say this. This the type of cutthroat shit a manager will do. I ain't that nigga. I'm a boss.
You think Frank kind of like was smelling himself too much at the time?
Yeah.
Because at the time in the city,
Frank got fired in my face. Frank got told this. This November before Doe B died. I'm firing your ass. Nigga, you cut Huck off. You did Huck dirty.
Huck, fired for who? The
you
radio station or Doe?
Huh?
Radio station and from Doe.
But he was about to get fired from Doe. You cut Huck. You cut Huck out on the deal. You did him dirty with that. Bro, you took 25% of my publishing and you don't do shit. They had a big ass argument. And I'm saying names so I can validate what I'm saying to be true. I think Vez was there. Yeah. CBM Jolly.
Yeah.
I think Vez was there. That nigga, well, it was a big ass. We was in the condo in Atlanta. Man, it was a big blow up about, man, Frank wasn't gonna make it. Now, you can get Val to validate this. We moved so fast, boy. With GEFFEN, Chief Keef was out the door, but the next year, Doe was about to become a priority.
Yeah.
Now, with him becoming a priority, we was working on CBM. We working on CBM, but the way that I did it and way I learned business, cause this shit crazy. Why I hit you with this? What I learned about business, we couldn't go with Coke Block Music. Yeah. Cause that's something he created with his partners. Yeah. You feel me? So if we go get a deal for Coke Block Music, imagine the turmoil that's gonna cause. Oh, man. But he had already branded CBM to where he had to switch that shit to Chopper Bricks and Money.
I was just gonna say that was Chopper Bricks and Money came from.
Mm-hmm. So when you think about Chopper Bricks and Money, this is how the label was gonna be built. See, Frank took the manager position. I wasn't taking nothing less than a CEO position. That's when I was stepping in my CEO position. Bruh, I think we were gonna break that shit down. We were gonna break Coke Block Music down like this. Me 35, Doe 35, and about 30%. That's Bow. Cause I wanted if Bow could validate it. I love to hear Bow's story. I love to hear Bow's story. I love to hear Bow's story. Yeah. Cause shit, that's how we were gonna build a company.
So Frank really
he wasn't nowhere in that shit. Frank had out of here. So I was gonna get my CEO money and I was gonna get Frank cut. Either way it go. You feel me? Niggas ain't investing nothing into no nigga career, man. Niggas ain't investing no, bruh. If you my manager, if I'm your manager, okay, Interscope wants you to fly out to this how gangsta it was. Interscope wants you to fly out to Interscope wants you to fly to New York in 24 hours. Who the fuck gonna pay for the plane ticket? Hers. Who's supposed to make sure they ought to get there? You. Is it the manager? Yeah, the manager gotta make sure. I ain't the manager though.
But you are the manager.
No. But Interscope wants you to fly out tomorrow. These tickets cost $700. These tickets cost $700, bro. A nigga told me to pay for that shit.
Now that brings me back to the Super NARD thing because I thought that was what NARD was doing, like paying for the immediate. Like, hey, I gotta go to New York tomorrow. That's how. Because shout out, RP, Doe, and Super NARD. Shout out to both. But a lot of them pictures and shit that people saw, like, it was one.
New York, California.
In New York, it was like a subway shit. Like, Doe was like, look who I ran into.
Uh-huh.
They was doing content before content was content because there wasn't a coincidental run into. Like, y'all both was there.
I don't know where the fuck Nard was getting that money from. I met Nard when he was young as hell. He kind of hustled me. Yeah. Man, rest in peace to Keymon, too. Keymon brought Super Nard to me. Way before the rap shit. So this the crazy part about it. I met Super Nard before I met Doe. You feel me? One night, Super Nard hustled me on some street shit, fucking around. Man, them niggas tore my ass up on the game. And cause I thought Super Nard was a lame. I ain't know him. I knew Kimon.
Yeah.
Then, fuck it, we go outside and shoot ball. Boy, that nigga shot the cover off that ball. He shot me out about $1,700. Him and Kimon.
Shoot that bitch and niggas be like, it's one thing for niggas be like, ugh. It's another thing for niggas be like, panties. But when niggas be like, wet, like,
boy, them boys beat me. Boy, them niggas beat me out about $2,800 in about 8 hours.
He wasn't a nigga that shoot that bitch. That bitch going.
Listen.
You ain't gonna hear, it be dark. All you gonna hear is.
So them niggas want to talk about Nard was from the street. When I met that nigga, he was still in his teens.
Facts.
And they done here set up here and hustle me. That motherfucker hustled me out about $2,800. I'm thinking these young boys don't know shit. Man, them niggas hustle me. And I fuck with Nard. Now I'm gonna say this about Nard. I'm just vouching for him. Yeah, Nard just had the means to move how the fuck he want to move. Like, yeah, Doe go to California. Nard to fly to California. Doe go to New York. Gonna be there for a week. Nard gonna fly to New York.
Yeah.
You feel me? Even like one of our partners that people may not know him, but streets kind of know him. Lazan was the same way. It was a partner of mine named Lazan. They be flying out all over just to support niggas. You feel me? Like, we had strong niggas in the background. And by this time, RADO and Doe had built their own relationship.
Yeah.
You feel me? RADO told me he was going to fuck with him, and RADO fucked with him. RADO turned him up. Junior Boss turned him up.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, these niggas turned them up.
Why you never tried to sign Junior or RADO?
That shit was coming. We were trying to work it. Junior Buzz was so on fire. And I don't even know how I'm not a part of these niggas' career now, but it's cool. You feel me?
Yeah.
Niggas don't have to fuck with me. But I got like genuine love for Junior Ball. Genuine love for niggas like Super Nard, right? Junior Balls literally like invested into niggas' career. But see, like Doe took a liking to Junior, and he felt like he can work with Junior outside of what he had going on with the CBM clique he had. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't not to say that Junior paid his way. Junior kind of worked his way into being. We was actually working a deal for Junior, bro, before he died. Cause the New York niggas started asking us like,
what's the New York nigga name?
D Son around.
Okay.
He started asking us about what other talent was down there. And you gotta think, before he died, he was working with Perry Boy. Like, Perry Boy would have had a situation eventually. But we were trying to save Perry Boy in Boston, Georgia to launch CBM.
Yeah.
So Doe used to feature like Junior Boss and Perry Boy on the same like hit songs or whatnot. But what I'm trying to say. Okay, Doe separated CBM from Junior Boss because Junior Boss at the time, I think he had Dillinger Gang, DGE.
Yeah.
So you have to think, okay, so at that time, because we had features, we were breaking our own feature, we were featuring our own artists. Right. So they started asking about talent. By Junior Boss, based on shows, him and Perry Boy got the harder response. Like when we'll do shows, when Perry verse come on, they rapping this shit word for word. But I ain't gonna lie, when Junior Boss's verses used to come on, man, them motherfuckers used to be rapping them motherfuckers hard, and they were rapping Doe shit. You feel me?
Is that because Junior had the okay? What part or role do you think image plays? Because we all know Perry Boy is a rapping ass nigga too.
Doe brought the best out of them niggas. They had to level up. They had to level up.
Do you think that if we just talking Junior and Perry Boy, right? Do you think that Junior had the image? He had the kit.
Junior had the image by far. He was easy. That ain't shit.
That's like a no-brainer.
But the thing is, you don't understand. You don't understand. Doe was when the leader pacing around you while you in the booth. When you got your homie pacing around you while you in the booth. That's just like Tupac kind of pacing around the Outlaws. You get what I'm saying? When you got that nigga pacing around you, if it's a writer block or if it's something you can't get out right, you got a nigga right there helping you compose your music.
Yeah.
You feel me? So he put work in Junior. Yeah. I don't know what kind of relationship him and Junior had. That nigga loved the Junior, bro.
No, he loved Junior.
He loved the Junior, bro.
No, Junior, like
Perry Boy and motherfucking Boston George. Man, that nigga loved them niggas.
Yeah. Perry Boy was a rapper anyway, though. Junior, like
that was the CBM group.
Like, that's my bro, but Junior,
they came out as a group.
About rapping until I would say until then.
Man,
RADO, Doe, that's what made Junior even. To me, I known this nigga.
RADO was established. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
RADO was established. RADO had plenty of situations. Yeah. RADO could have been so signed anything he want to do.
You think RADO thing was that he was more into the streets than the music? Though?
No, man, RADO was heavy in that music shit. But you don't understand the industry is street.
Was he more into the streets than the music?
The industry is street.
I mean,
bruh,
this public record. That
the industry is street.
Well, RADO was involved with or somehow tied into the case with the dude from Trio.
The industry is street.
So, you think he was too into the streets, though, and not enough into the
music? The industry is street.
Listen to him. It's street. It is street.
It's street.
But when you got, okay, you could be involved in this street shit, or you could go 100% in with this Doe B shit.
Regardless of what, it's gonna be street.
But look at since Doe B PHAM, since whatever RADO went through, whatever Junior went through, whatever, bro. Do you see how common? You see how common trouble is?
Yeah, but no one has popped off since Doe.
I don't think nigga would.
Salute Rubber Band, salute DA, salute. You know everybody that's doing fat.
You know what I think. You know what I think the problem is with Montgomery niggas. Boy, it's gonna hurt you. Montgomery niggas ain't willing to sell their soul. Montgomery niggas ain't willing to sell their soul.
Was Doe B willing to sell his?
I don't think Alabama rappers willing to sell their soul.
Hell no, bro.
Hell no, bro. Hell no, nigga. I've been in New York in the studio with Doe, man, and this when the Migos were brewing up. Yeah. Man, I heard some shit the Migos had that the labels that GEFFEN, Interscope was trying to make Doe feature on. Man, Doe wouldn't do that shit song for them niggas for nothing. You feel me? Like, bruh, I got pictures. I actually got pictures of us basically going through the grooming.
Who gives you the, like, okay, what artist right now gives you that feeling that you got with Doe? The sound, the image, the energy.
It's uncomparable.
Is Doe B, or was Doe B one?
I like Rubber Band now.
Yeah.
I like Rubber Band. I like Fat Mac. I got mad love for Rubber Band.
Fact.
See, like Rubber Band got a story. He been around and I ain't know he been around. Rubber Band from Tulane Coat. But Rubber Band was cool with my son, the one that passed. I never knew that shit. But I used to hear my son talk about Rubber Band. Like Rubber Band was cool with Merc. I never knew that shit. If I'd have knew that history, I would have jumped on the opportunity to manage Rubber Band. I had the opportunity to present itself several times.
What do you think when you say that? What's the problem now? Why not do that now?
They too hot, man.
Says who?
They young, bro. They young. See, and when you young, it's a certain.
Why not listen? Why not start a management consulting, whatever, marketing? Like, you know what you know now. Like, you know, hey, had you did paperwork on SmallTyme, you would have had the hottest.
I ain't never told nobody this story. I ain't never told nobody this story. I ain't never told nobody this story. I really liked the Rubber Band, right? Rubber Band was a personal interest for me. He already had a relationship with Doe. It ain't had nothing to do with Southside. It had nothing to do. I just liked the fact that Doe kept working with Rubber Band, right? Yeah. All right, Rubber Band, one of my personal favorite artists that I heard some music that I felt like I could have worked with Rubber Band. Cause I feel like this. I feel like if I would have took advantage of the opportunity to work with Rubber Band, I could have just told him the same thing I told Doe, but I'm gonna have you a situation in less than a year. You feel me? Yeah. And listen though, after Doe passed, Rubber Band kept consistent, right? So shit, rest in peace, Schooler with the tool.
Oh man, that's bro.
Out of nowhere. And Rubber Band, I think Rubber Band wanted me to work with him. Rubber Band wanted me to. I think he would have accepted. I ain't gonna say he wanted to because it was always other people coming to me. Yeah. Rubber Band would have loved for me to be a part of his staff. You feel me? All right. But I kind of declined that shit because guess who I was working with? Doe. Doe had passed. No. DEEZY. CRACCBABY.
What was the name of that group?
Real Never Fold.
Was it RNF?
RNF.
I remember that.
Okay, so, but I felt like.
Wait.
Listen.
Wait.
I declined the offer.
No,
listen.
Said all that shit about Frank and Doe, and I get RNF mixtape was not hosted by Frank White.
Frank gonna fuck with me. I said I love Frank.
Wait.
I said I love Frank.
All that about Frank.
I said I love Frank. Listen, nigga. Listen. I said I love Frank.
Tell me.
I said I love Frank, but fuck him. He the cross.
I feel you.
I love the nigga though. You feel what I'm saying? I love him. We did some amazing shit together. You get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to discredit him, but he know he ain't bigger than me.
Nobody's bigger than the program.
But you ain't even let me finish about the story I never told about Rubber Band. All right. So if there's any artist that I would have worked with from like 2014 to 2017, it would have been Rubber Band. But let me hit you with this fun fact. For me declining the opportunity to work with Rubber Band, it was based on, boy, them niggas was shooting shit up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just imagine. Man, niggas was shooting shit up, boy. Man, these young niggas was shooting shit up, right? Yeah. So I really ain't want to be a part of that shit right there. Like, and I ain't never wanted that for no nigga. Now, but I'm going to say this much. Rest in peace, Schooler with the tooling. When the chance that came for, the opportunity came for me to do anything to help Rubber Band or just fuck with him, he called me before he went to TIG. You know what? I don't think Rubber Band wanted to take the deal, right? And then it's still a disclosure because I don't know what he signed for. I don't know about that. But I just told him to take the shit just to turn up. Because at the end of the day, the only niggas that got away without being stamped was a nigga like Young Dolph. You feel me? But at the time, just think, man, use them nigga, whatever nigga gonna give you to turn up. Take that stamp and just turn up off that shit, right? Schooler with the Tula called me one day. And he was like, man, TIG, Fly wanna fuck with Rubber Band. I kinda like Fly. Fly did business with Doe too.
Fly remind me of you, for real.
Fly, I don't know how to be.
Fly, I'm gonna tell you, Fly remind me of you if you didn't have such a big heart. Cause I think, to me, listen, I mean, I already knew this before, but listen to just us talk tonight. Your heart, like you. Listen, I'm glad we can. That's why I love this platform podcast. I can tell you how I feel. No matter what people think, heard, would presume about Hulk, a Northside nigga, a hood, whatever, I been knew what you just confirmed tonight is that, bro, your heart is so big that you've literally sat here and told me of $3 to $4 million situations that you voluntarily didn't even go 100% on because it was never about.
It was
money.
always out of love. That's how I know I wasn't built.
But
for
every
it.
situation that you did it started about the music business and money, and somewhere along the lines, your heart was so big that you didn't even care about that part. Like, there's no way.
That's the thing. I know I'm not built for the music game.
There's no way SmallTyme is built up of at least 3 solo artists, and you're not tied into, like, okay, we're gonna do this group shit, but if any one of y'all niggas want to go solo, I'm tied into everything.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the Doe B shit where it's like, we're going to build this shit up to this point, but everybody else has stake in it but you.
But me. And I created
Then
it.
we do the,
I gave it life.
The DEEZY CRACCBABY shit. And it's like, Then we can go, I mean, we can go as far as Rubber Band, LP Monte, Junior Boss. RADO had a movement going, but it was like, you knew him early enough to where before we got to where he had a wave going with the Ridgecrest shit, you could have tied yourself in. And a lot of this shit is like you don't tie yourself in because you keeping it real and so real that you don't handle the business. Do you feel like as much as the industry and the streets are connected, that keeping it real hurts niggas more than it help niggas?
Man, you wanna know why I ain't rich today, bro? You wanna know why that shit, why you saying this shit? Hey, God, you got me thinking like hell.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. What the fuck happened with you in the RNF situation?
Shit, boy, I only fuck with them as a group because that's something that CRACCBABY requested. I just tried to fuck and work with CRACCBABY.
Yeah.
He was a little shorter back then.
Do you feel like
DIDNT, he said, I got DIDNT with me. All right, I heard DIDNT. I'm like, shit, the nigga dope. I bring him in. But then DIDNT kind of used that opportunity. Now, this the same opportunity that I have to manage Rubber Band. You feel me?
Yeah.
I could have went with Rubber Band. I started fucking with CRACCBABY now. All right. I think because I would have had more control. But DIDNT, bless his heart, rest in peace. He was too eager to be all that shit himself.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like DIDNT will use your ass for a step. You get me? He'll use you for a step.
But don't we all?
But listen at this, nigga. I had a fucking Houston drug lord was willing to invest $250,000 CRACCBABY into CRACCBABY off back. So I still got CRACCBABY in a situation. Guess what though? Take CRACCBABY to Houston, introduce him to the people. You got your studio, you fucking with niggas riding in Lambos and what the fuck you can name. You in a major situation. I had to go back to Montgomery to go to work. CRACCBABY wanted to go back with me. You feel me? And in comparisons, that's the difference between Doe and anybody else I ever worked with. He already had like a boss mentality to where you just put him in the room, he gonna bring that shit home.
You don't feel like DEEZY had the same thing?
DEEZY was kind of like,
More like a rapper.
he wasn't loyal to nobody. He using your ass as a stepping
You just said that CRACCBABY was on the same shit though.
No, CRACCBABY just, he wasn't, shit. He didn't attack it. When the opportunity presents itself, I'll be like, fuck you, Huck. I'm going to stay up here with this millionaire. I put him in a position to be around millionaires. He chose to come home. I would have never came home. Me as an artist, I would have never came home. But shit, one of these was cutthroat. And that ain't a diss to him. You feel me?
But we also started the interview by saying to be a CEO or a boss in this shit, you have to be.
But notice, every CEO is a killer. You don't believe that? You don't believe that?
I'm just thinking about CEOs.
I don't give a fuck if you talking about motherfucking Tommy Mottola, if you talking about Clyde Davis, if you talking about them motherfuckers over there at Puff. I ain't even talking about nobody black.
Yeah.
These white folks will murk your ass, boy.
Yeah.
Or either sabotage your career.
Which is equivalent to murky. Let's I know because we been, hey, this is the longest.
We can cut it off. We can part to it.
We gonna part to it, but before we part to it, what are your thoughts on the Diddy situation?
Who?
Diddy. You feel like Diddy like?
I feel like fuck them niggas, man.
Nah, you think Diddy
No,
was
no,
wrong?
fuck these niggas, man. Fuck these niggas. Fuck these niggas. Man, listen, man. Boy, if I would have sold out, it would have been to help Montgomery. I would have had all type of opportunities. You want to sell dope? We're going to get somebody to bring a boatload in. You want to put up roofs? We're going to bring it.
So
you want to drive trucks?
Party.
We would have had trucks.
You would have participated in the Diddy party for the betterment of Montgomery.
Nah, bro.
Well,
we walked out of parties when they was about to groom us, boy.
Give me a story.
I saw Dirk at parties.
Lil Durk?
Yeah. You think that nigga ain't kept going to them motherfuckers? But guess what? We been to an industry party. We walked out of that motherfucker. We walked out of that motherfucker party before 12 o'clock, nigga. Man, Doe wasn't going for that shit. Doe wasn't going for that shit. Doe wasn't selling here. Doe wasn't selling out. See, the type of shit you just couldn't compare to Rocco. Rocco set the game on fire. But when it was time for him to sell or do some industry shit, you slowly stop hearing from him then.
How does that industry shit work? Because my brother told me about that shit. Like
you gonna do some shit you don't want to do if you want to be a monster.
So there's no way that a nigga can get in this industry and blow the fuck up without doing no weird shit. Like for real, like our favorite artists.
I don't believe so. You can stay like independent, but it'll be a ceiling.
Yeah.
You feel me?
On some big
like think of Money Man.
But you ain't but so big. Like
yeah, think of Money Man.
Yeah.
He big, but he's
so a nigga gotta be out here sucking dick.
To
basically.
To be
for real, like I ain't
to be on that TV all day, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. You
to be on that TV all day. Or to have like those big corporate sponsors.
So you ain't getting no goddamn Pepsi, Coca-Cola ad.
Yeah.
But you gotta do some shit.
You gonna film
I'm not saying that Pepsi or Coca-Cola is the nigga that's like you ain't gotta fuck nobody from Pepsi or Coke. I'm saying to get that plug, you might have to fuck.
You gonna do some
somebody
shit,
that can. Get
I ain't saying you gonna do some shit.
That
though.
just come with the game.
You gonna have to give something up.
Is that why you just didn't like not that?
That's why I wouldn't do that shit as a rapper. I wouldn't want to be that shit as a rapper.
So niggas like Jay Prince or Sauce Walker certain niggas that just like, you know what, I'm independent, I'm gonna stay.
All them niggas they can't break go to prison or get killed, bro. All the niggas they can't break.
So with the Young Thug case and him just coming home and taking a little weekend, like you think Thug kept it solid, or he's keeping it solid, or you think Thug on some
Thug just out. Boy, I got 15-year probation. Boy, I did 12 years. I violated twice. Each time I violated, it cost me about $30,000 to not go do that certain bid. And that's from a low-level street nigga.
So you think Thug fucked? Thug took 15 years probation.
Thug probably said yes or massa. You have to think. Thug had YSL separate from his dealing with Leon Cohen. Yeah. Yeah, I think, man, Thug put that dress on. I don't give a fuck what you talk about, nigga. Thug put that dress on.
Niggas gotta remember that.
Thug put that dress on.
I fuck with Thug.
What is a fashion show? I don't know who
Thug
the
goddamn.
I ain't putting on no dress.
Thug was wearing nails that had niggas playing gay in videos. Like Thug played it all the way into the
calling
homosexuality
nigga bae and shit. I ain't going out like that.
So with that being said, do you feel like Thug, like, is Thug a real nigga or not?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This nigga crazy. This nigga said Thug a real nigga or not. Nigga murk the shit out you. He got a graveyard on his belt, don't he?
Because Thug is a nigga that might get your ass knocked the fuck off.
But these niggas will kill you, bro.
Hugging and kissing his homies, calling them bae and wearing dresses. So how does that work?
How many people you think did it murk for real? You think Diddy got a graveyard on their belt?
Diddy for sure got a graveyard on his belt.
And they said he like it up the rear.
Yeah.
He'll kill you. You don't think Quincy Jones would have fucking smoked your ass?
Yeah. Like if you an artist, a writer, and you ain't trying to sign that publishing over, at least to what he likes, you got to go. He gonna get all of it.
Gonna get all of it.
He gonna get all of it.
I believe that shit.
I definitely believe that that's how the industry works. In the magnitude when it comes to artists. Okay?
Are we gonna have a part two?
Yeah, we gotta have part two. My last question: do you think the industry is even set up for the quote unquote real niggas?
Hell yeah.
Or should the real niggas do a coalition and just start their own industry, their own network?
It ain't gonna happen.
It can't. And they were Dane Dash.
Let's think. Yeah. Dane Dash.
Jay Prince.
Suge Knight. And what the Murder Inc. nigga?
Irv got it.
Fed ran and all that shit. Who rolled on them?
One of their homies.
Jay-Z. After them niggas do that, the rat elevate.
We have to do a part two because it's so much shit that we ain't discussed that we have to discuss. I think it's only fair that we end it here and give these folks a part two. And what we done talked on, I know they coming back.
Montgomery, man. Like, it's a lot of stories that got to be told, man. Montgomery, man, that's a special play, bro. Cause like if you can make it in Montgomery, and if you get the people of Montgomery behind you, can make it anywhere, bro. Like I've witnessed that on a few occasions. Now my thing is, the only reason I think Montgomery ain't nobody sold out yet.
Yeah,
we too street for that shit, bro. No cap. You look at the Mobile niggas. Yeah. They ain't selling. They ain't selling out.
No cap. What's the other nigga name?
None of these. Now the only person I think that probably went that far.
Rollo.
I think he with the program.
You do? What about Flo Millie? She from down there.
I think he with the program though.
What about Flo Millie?
I don't know her. But I'm gonna say this: Young Blue. I think he with the program.
What about Rick Boy?
No, that's why he ain't make it.
Honeycomb.
Hell no, that's why he back in prison.
Okay, listen, we gonna pause this motherfucker here because we got some questions to ask. Y'all tap in part 2 of this shit, nigga. Juicebox TV. We out. Of course. You out. We out. You out.
I was here for it.
Show me, ball.
Try. Down to the left.
Yiddy.
To the left.